will take you right into the intro, and that'll give our some more misfits a few more minutes to arrive. You guys aren't going to believe what the hell I'm going to show you tonight. Oh boy.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season, time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. I can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Alrighty then. Hey, misfits. How's everybody doing? What is that, Thursday? Probably mixed up on my days of the week still. How's everybody doing? I'm having a night. I have a almost 3-year-old that is refusing to go to sleep. And let me tell you, toddlers can rule the house. They really can. Mine have been crashed. My other two, they've been crashed. They stayed up there a little bit after 9. They couldn't hang. They've been crashed. This one is just, she's not wanting to go to sleep. This child has willpower like no other. Let me say hey to everybody. Oops, there goes my chat. Hey, give me my chat back. Yo. Oh, okay. Come on now. Where the? No, give me my chat back. Okay, there we go. Hey, Mystic. How are you? Hey, Miss Brittany. Brittany, honey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I didn't see you because I'm on another screen. So you have to let me know in chat that you're backstage because I have to go to another screen to share videos or to play them. I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. I didn't know you were back there. I really feel bad. Hey, Connie. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Barry Meadows. Good to see you. There's my hope for Snoopy. Hey, Midwest Whispers. How are you? I hope everything's all straight with all that dental stuff you had to have done. Ugh, dental work. Ugh, and it's painful. Hey, you ready, Freddie? Hey, Shay I want to use some of your Twitter posts if you don't mind tonight. Hey, um, but I was watching some of Jay last night. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. How I missed that because I actually go through the boring videos like I've told you before, even with Bullhorn, because that's when you get the tidbits of information. And sometimes that's when you get the juiciest stuff. That's why I will even sit through the bore stuff because that's just how these locales work. And as I was going through it too, because I watched part of it on Jay's, she showed a little bit of it, a part of it, a clip of it. The whole thing I'm going to show you, but not the live. I listened to the live. This boy really thinks he's something. I don't know where he got his ego or what he thinks he's proven, but he looks like a raving lunatic, like an idiot, not like some bad wannabe thug, you know? Uh, the attitude with him is unbelievable. But he had some, I found some other things in that live and the live before that. Just some tidbits. I'll be fast forwarding a lot or skipping through the timestamps. Just things that he said. And I got some things with Bullhorn. Oh, Jesus. She was at it tonight on her backup channel. Okay. That I guess that's where she's going to be putting her shit content, where she is just as obnoxious and as gross as you can get. She's screaming at the top of her lungs again, all about Sumner County and the Proudfoots and the Bower Sox, and screaming that Katie murdered Sebastian. Seth, we're a good person that you have there on your team, whatever team you have that's left. You actually have like destroyed yourselves. It's really funny. You said we'd all destroy each other, but we're all still here, and you guys have, yeah, you pretty much done yourselves in. Oh, thank you, Shavy. Shavy is awesome on Twitter. I get she doesn't miss. She gets Betty. Betty doesn't get away with shit. She gets everything Betty does. It's awesome. Always brings the receipts. Always. If she's saying it, there's receipts. And then, hey CJK, we've got another new locale. I mean, she's new as far as being reviewed a lot. White Boy did some good work, some good videos, some good lives reviewing that Freedom Lady, and she didn't like it, but oh well, it's a public platform, and she filed for a restraining order. Now White Boy's got to get an attorney to help fight it. This is crazy. This is YouTube drama. Why is everybody going legal? What the hell is in the water? I mean, everybody has their opinions on whether he should have went to the campground or the travel trailer park, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, everybody has their own opinions on that. Um, I mean, the information was factual. Um, and then I was on that humongous email she sent to a lot of us claiming that none of that was her, but in my opinion, it's her. I've seen the mugshots. I've read through all the record. I've seen the multiple mugshots. In my opinion, it's her. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Y'all make up your own. But we're gonna deep into that. hmm Also, Karma Rules has a video out exposing her, which we're going to be using. But it's a whole shit show out here on these streets. There is so much more to talk about other than grip them. And I know a lot of you are tired of hearing about grip them. Now, I'm going to still cover her. Don't get me wrong. But if she's going to talk about a true crime case, I want to know the facts about that case. Because what am I going to call her out for if I don't even know what's going on? So it's coming, and she's not going to stop. She's gonna, her support's going to start taking. She's gonna get sick of it. And Granny's talked about her 2 days in a row. There's no way she's going to let that slide. And my hat's off to Granny. Good for you. Seriously, well deserved, well owed. And Granny brought receipts with her. She had some videos and stuff. She had some proof. You know, single because I can. Oh, I love it. I love it. Whatever these court lovers are drinking, I don't want any. Me either. Hell no. I know of a channel who's stalking, threatening, and actually went to someone's apartment, put it on YouTube, and despite hundreds of YouTube reports by many, he's still allowed to do it? No, that's going too far. I'm sorry. For me, that I can't support something like that. You don't be going to someone's home and knocking on their door. Oh, hell no. I mean, I'm not, like I said, everybody has their own opinion. White boy went and posted some posters. Did he go to her home? I don't believe he did, but he was in the campground or in the area. Would I do it? No, but he had his reasons. And, like I said, everybody judge. I think she poked a lot at him and didn't like to come back. So now she's going to try the legal shit. That's some bullshit, though. That's some bullshit. Because White Boy and Noelle, they weren't interested in going at her or going to knock on her door. You know what I mean? They were on a field trip. Sometimes people take field trips. I don't know. It's a catch because they had been, she had did some shit to him. She had posted, I don't know. And then the stuff she's doing, oh my God, you think Betty's bad? This woman is atrocious with the things she has put out here. I mean, wow. But regardless, this legal stuff is crazy. And now White Boy's got to come up with all this money for a restraining order that's not even necessary, in my opinion. They're not going to do anything to that woman. It's crazy. And I know they had shared his Cash App out. So make sure y'all, you know, if you want to, they have their Cash App over there. It's just I'm sick of this frivolous legal stuff. Come on now, really? Hey, Deb. I mean, there's got to be other ways you can handle it. How about have adult conversations? It's like everybody is freaking so happy or court happy. It's like they want to be in court. It's almost like it's a badge of honor or something anymore on these YouTube streets. It's crazy. It is crazy. You know what? That is weird. Every time TREV 757 trashed his girl's place before leaving. Oh, okay. Chronicles of the Shady posted that. I watched it right from Alpina. I don't need to watch it from that trash bag. Sorry, in my opinion. Will come in my live telling me we're lying about Brittany and then even mention my kids. I don't care what you said. You don't even have a right to mention my children in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so there's two lives here, and there's just stuff that the off the wall I'll get into because that's like gold. I mean, I wondered if he was putting on an act or if he was really believing this shit. But he thinks that he's haunted. He thinks that, because of his spirit box sessions, something followed him home and attached to him. Yeah. hmm Sure does. And he thinks that's what all his problems are caused by because of that. Not because he was the one driving the car. He was the one hied up. you know, he's the one that wrecked the car. You know, um, he's the one that, did all messed up his channel with them fake callings and stuff. That wasn't no spirit. That was him. It wasn't no spirit making them DoorDash deliveries acting a fool and a clown being live and shit. No wonder he fucking wrecked. He was more worried about the chat than he was driving the car. My opinion, of course. I can't believe somebody actually went to someone's apartment. Wow. And how are they getting away with it? Excuse me. That's just crazy. See, that's no, not for me. I'm not gonna go knock on someone's door over some damn YouTube drama. Not gonna do it. Hey, Julie, how's my fave misfit? Yeah, I'm not about to knock in someone's door. Mm-mm. But even in this live, um, where because I have to watch the whole live, I just can't watch a little piece of it because I don't want to take anything out of context. His behavior and his attitude, I don't know if this dude really thinks he's a wannabe thug or if he thinks he's putting on a TV show, a reality TV show. It's, yeah, he invited the bad juju. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He got arrested and everything. We talked about it. I have his charges and stuff. I have his arrest and everything. I thought I showed that. Maybe I didn't. Hmm. But I have it. I can show it. What he's charged with and stuff. Yeah. He's facing trouble. That's for sure. Now,
to anybody who has sent me anything.
back this up a little bit.
Hooking up the feeder? Yeah. Yeah. Look.
I don't want to play his music though.
I'm fucking around till I go in there. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Investigation. They picked a jury just fine, Edwina. It
with no body mass.
His ego and the show he tries to put on is so fake. I mean, it's just so. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, bruh. I broke it. Hold up. Hold up. No, I didn't. Come on now. All right, there we go. All right.
Now he's
Thank
gonna
you.
put on a show.
You said Nancy and the Diddy Tootsie Roll? Damn. I haven't been watching Nancy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't even gonna say I haven't been. I haven't been watching no Nancy, no nothing. Said hook it the fuck up. I'll bring it in and hook it up with you guys. You want me to bring it in a minute? All right, we'll get to that.
Okay, so
Shit.
he allegedly got, well, he did get a computer, but allegedly he got it several months ago and just never hooked it up. And his chat's been getting on him because a couple people in his chat's the one that bought him this really nice computer. And they've been getting on him for months to finally set it up. So he acts like he's going to do it, but wait do you see what he does.
Because I need to take some phone calls in here.
Jay had
Open
me
up some
cracking up
panels or
last
something.
night.
I actually need to get StreamYard again. I don't even have StreamYard. You know what I mean? I'm getting so sick and tired of all these people. I'm getting so sick and tired
Why don't you have StreamYard?
of all these fucking stalkers over here that never show their face.
Who's stalking you?
You say you take us with you and hook it up? I will. Watch. Mark my words. Don't test me.
Oh,
I'm getting sick and tired. I'm getting sick and tired of being bullied by all these people. Oh, Lord. StreamYard? That's my shit. I love StreamYard now. Hold up.
I thought you just said you didn't have StreamYard.
She hit my car. Here it is right here.
The Brian Coberger case. Jury selection in Coberger's death penalty case is scheduled to begin on July 30th. That's less than 3 months. Information has Coberger's Google searches for pornography. Selfies he took of himself wearing all black, including hoodies, and searching several times over 3 months before and after the murder.
Okay.
Hey,
so if you're familiar with it, then you know
Zero Fox, BJ.
what they're talking about, right? And if you're not familiar with it and you're hearing this the first time, we'll run this. Then I kind of, like I really do need to hook this up so you could get the visual, man.
So
like,
are you now JLR Jr. with the way you're dressing and only going live on your phone and bouncing around? You can't stay still. You're so fidgety. You're so hyped. Hey, Mitten Mama.
this isn't doing it justice for me right now. Man, y'all about to make me go in here and hook this thing up, man. I can't do it. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, is listening to it good enough, or is actually watching it and then breaking into it? Then boop boop 219-885-9693. How are you doing, man? I hope you are having a blessed day.
What's wrong with him?
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
God bless you. That's how we rock.
Now remember, these people that have supposedly, hey Darby, hey Senrisa, good to see you. Hey Mickey, Purple Dragon. Hey everybody coming in. A lot of the people that Brittany is now either no longer friends with or semi-friends with or are still trying to do her bidding for her, like her, came from TREV. Yeah.
You said what?
Hey, Spooky. Hey, Shinlo. Good to see you.
What are you waiting for? All right, man. Well, I'm about to take y'all in with me. All right, we're going in a second.
Oh.
We're going in a second. All right.
Taking them in, all right.
We're going. Nothing's stopping me. I'm about to go in right now. I'm about to go in right now. Oh, no, don't play that. That's...
Yeah, I don't want to get struck with that music.
Look it up. Fuck about that. He's crazy.
He's not. No. Play me for the music. Nope.
See, did that be Brian? The top.
Nope.
26. Never had a just playing, man. Hold on. All right. I do like that, though.
Sorry, I had to do that because I don't want to get hit
I'm
with
gonna
the
hook the
music.
computer up and then switch over from here. I think I should be able to join from in there.
I'm sorry. I should have went right to the timestamp. My bad. Sorry. Hey, Michelle.
You say you talking hooking up the computer? Yeah. that.
Mm-mm.
And every time they're all
I
playing
forgot he did this.
non-profit. So like, you know, I got my main job where I work out of here. I'm turning this fully into that non-profit to where it goes back to the community.
Okay, so he thinks he's going to start a nonprofit and it being his channel. Yeah. Hey, Rebecca.
Anything. So I put it this way. 75% of anything that my channel earns will be given back to the community. That's on everything I love. From this day forward, 75% of everything that I earn will be given away somewhere to help the community.
Now, that's on video, right? So everybody's heard that, right? Okay. Dude, 75% of what exactly? Because you kind of tanked your channel.
They need it. They need it more than me. You know? What's going on, Tammy?
They need it more than you.
We're about to go hook this shit up.
You in all kind of legal trouble. You just put out a post saying you needed money to get a car. You got some house problems, allegedly. Well, not you, but your girlfriend. Yeah. Okay.
Inside so we can actually watch these two videos because there's two videos that I want to watch with you. So we're gonna go.
You do realize you're not going to be able to. Oh my gosh, keep the hat on. Why do you shave your head? Oh, well, that is a good screenshot. That's pause on point. I need a screenshot of that. That is pause on point. Wow. Anyway, I don't think he realizes that he's not going to be able to just plug the computer in and that go live. There's whatever. Oh my.
We'll do that. So we'll hook that up. Y'all are coming with me. You said I roll the ID and nonprofit when you're ready. I'm ready right now. I've been ready.
Oh,
like, you know.
Boy, him and a
I want to travel with it. So I don't know what you guys think about this, but listen, this is for newer streams and newer cases that are being followed. I'm gonna actually pull up. So I'm gonna drive, like I'm gonna drive all over.
Here's your goodie.
You know how a lot of cats will fly to hear this, that.
Duke.
I'm about to take the show on the road, like I said before. I said that a few months back. I meant that shit though. I would rather be on the road traveling and going to certain spots and reporting live on foot.
JLR Jr. Told ya.
JLR with Jr. Some of these, there's a few things that I've seen that nobody's done. I'm not even gonna say what it is live on stream. I'm just gonna go do it.
Okay. Sure.
You know,
you don't have a driver's license, dude.
Once hold on, let me see. I got a settlement coming. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna get an RV. I got a settlement coming. I told you I'm suing the boots off people. I'm suing the boots off people. We got boots falling off people. Okay. We're suing them so good. Woo! No. You're suing the police department because you broke the law and you got arrested. You wrecked the car. Okay. I want to see the big settlement. And how would you even know that? When all this just happened in the last couple of months, there's no way your lawyer's even prepared the case yet. If there is, I mean, if you're doing this, I call bullshit, but okay. I give him the boot. I hate that, dude. Hey, hindsight. You do that shit from behind the scenes. Yeah, you said I haven't seen you live in forever. Great seeing you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Now you're about to see me a little bit more because I'm about to bring you inside with me. And guess what?
What?
I'm
What?
gonna hook up this computer. We're gonna
Oh.
see how far we get with this computer. We can see if we can get it hooked up real quick. Come on. You say get a van? Nah. I'm a Prius guy, man. But I like the hatchback. I like the hatchback, the Prius. That's the wave.
Makes door dashing easier because you can just slip the hatch down.
The hatchback, the Prius all day. My joint. Hold up.
Hey, you can make some cash. You want to put the hours in.
All right. 1 second. I ain't been in here in a minute, by the way. You said, when does this? Oh, okay. Why is that popping up?
Okay, now he took us inside. We're going to do the computer. Just wait.
Why is that popping up a lot? Hold up.
First, he's got to change clothes. Now, mind you, he purposely walks away from the computer or his phone, but yet goes and stands at the mirror. Okay.
All right, here we go. Everything you see right here it is. My bad. I don't know what happened, but right here, this is the computer that Myrna and Brian sent. Boom, boom. Fresh in the package.
Don't care.
Let's see what else we got in here.
And
Hold on,
why do you think we would?
It says, a gift. Enjoy your gift from, hold up, Jesse. I'll say just Jesse, okay? Enjoy your gift from Jesse. Shout out to Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Who else we got here? Thermal paste. Shout out to you. I think Jesse sent some thermal paste. Shout out to Jesse. Okay. We got, what else we got? High performance.
Now, mind you, he's had this stuff allegedly for several months.
Graphics card and he's
just now thinking people.
Okay, I got that. It just said Jesse up in the bed. Okay, I got you. Bet. All right, so we have ultra high performance thermal grease. Got more there, and it is hot as a hostage in here. Excuse me for 1 second. Let me take this off. It's getting hot in here.
Sorry, a little still fighting sleep, and hubby's like, what do I do? Nah, he got it.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, dude, you're live.
12 busting U-turn on the striker. Send me little boy, little kick rocks.
Hey, T-Rob.
I'm back. All right. I had to switch. Well, it's hot as a hostage in this bad boy. All right, we're good. You said, I'd love to get a van and come and travel. That would be dope, for real. It'd be super dope. Like, real dope. All right. Shit, we don't ever do stock. So I'm gonna bring out the chopper for this.
Okay, we'll fast forward.
This joint. What are you saying, bro? Okay. Oh. Okay. I see you, Myrna. Appreciate you, my friend. Shout out to Myrna. Say it. It's my wife. Say it. You understand me, boy? It is mine. Good job, Myrna. You did a damn great job. They were breaking in this one, boy. They'd be pissed off.
Okay, then he takes us back outside, but we're going to go back inside. Okay.
What'd I get, a $100 roadie yesterday? It's lit. Trev, do you remember after the murders happened, someone called you and told you about 10 men? Oh, of course, I'll never forget that. What was his name? He was like,
Smoke.
what was dude saying on the phone? I forget what he was saying. He was like,
I believe a lot of those call-ins you got was Smoke.
Hey, what's going on, TREV? This Ken Kenneth from Connecticut ought to made a piece of my ass. See there, cop boy.
that's what he sounded like.
No more goodies, Dookie. Like that.
You know, he sounded like Ken Kniff from Connecticut. I'm just playing. He's a weirdo. Dude was a weirdo. Remember he tried to twist it into being me? Like, T-Rep's such a bad guy. He's such a bad guy because he jocks me. I'm like, dude, you had family members thinking that you were possibly Brian Coberger. Who did what?
Oh, wait, there's more coming.
And I'm the scumbag because I messaged you and said I would delete everything off the internet in silence. We don't have to speak about nothing. This said, look, at least let me know you were him so I can go and delete this shit. I didn't say, come on here and do an interview so we can get clout and numbers and yeah. And I didn't do that. That's what a fuckboy would do.
What you did do was set up the whole calls. Yes, you did. Shut up. Own it. That's why your channel's staying dead. Because you won't own it, dude. It might be too late. I don't know. But this ego act you put on, dude, put it back away. Pack that shit up. Because you looking like a whole fool.
Because he knows it would get clout and numbers and viewers and followers, right? I didn't do that. I hit dude up and told him I would delete it off the internet in silence. No. Instead, he wanted the clout his way. I didn't even want the clout. I just wanted to cut it. I was sick of it being out there. I mean, we're talking about family's feelings. Fuck my feelings when it comes to a family believing that this is a person that possibly killed their loved one.
Dude, have you not watched your lives? Have you not watched your paranormal channel? Shut up. Oh,
I'm sorry. I more care about getting that out so they don't have to hear that than the fucking dollars that I can accumulate from that shit. You know? I mean, that's just me. Like, I don't need to accumulate dollars from something.
huh?
That's it. Like,
Will you stop it? Dude, you DoorDash and allegedly have some other type of job. You just recently got those jobs. You relied 100% on YouTube, dude. Shut up. And you in a lot of financial issues right now. You need to stop. Be a man. Pull them big drawers on. And own your shit.
I can accumulate dollars from my legs and my arms when I get up and I go and I work and when I'm on the clock. I don't need to do that shit on a video off the sake of the back of a grieving, hurting family that potentially thinks that a murder possibly called in a podcast. They're already processing.
And you was all part of that. Stop it. You were in on that with Smoke. And I believe many other calls. Dude. Oh. I can't believe, you remind me of uni. You're going to stand on it till your channel's gone. Unbelievable.
Losing their daughter or their son, getting stabbed to death and brutally murdered inside of this fucking hotel. You think they need more pain from the public?
Then why don't you shut up about the cases and also don't take the cases to your damn paranormal crack shot show. God, that was awful reviewing you, doing your spirit box. I didn't get a lot of views on that video. And I put some money into that video. Because I had to pay for that stupid app for me and traders. Dude, you sucked. And so did the fucking app. It didn't work worth a shit. I actually paid for 2 apps that night. Anyway, Maybe you should leave families out of your content then. Hey, Athena.
Must be out their damn mind.
Mm.
They don't need more pain from the public. No doubt, Brian. Gotta grab boy from school, tell little B I said what's up. Yeah, but they don't deserve that pain. And that's the reason why it doesn't matter to me. That's why I think it's funny when people bring out clout. Like, it's like clout.
Dude, you might want to let your hair on your head. Do you not know that it's common that you, in a few years, will actually start losing your hair? You might want to let it grow a little bit. Just it might look a little better too, because bald head and you don't go, in my opinion.
That's why I haven't been live.
Hey, Carl.
Live every single day.
You think so, Carl?
You know, I did make YouTube I quit working, right? Or I should say, it actually cut me off of disability because they had me on disability. But I said, fuck that. I don't need this.
No, they cut you off. You didn't give it up. They took it from you because you were probably frauding them or something along those lines.
I'm not going to come on here and make myself work in a stressful environment when this isn't work to me. This is more sentimental to me. Because I was just doing YouTube straight up. I wasn't doing anything else. Just straight up YouTube constantly, 24/7.
Yeah.
I still can and still want to do that, right? But at the same time, I don't want to just do that by itself. Like, that's going to be something in the mix because I want to be able to have a business that I've started doing something different that's not of true crime, to where I can do things to help those people on that side, because I'm always thinking about grieving. So, any business that I ever start, and if it was successful, money would be dumped into that nonprofit sector of it. And it's going to be Rev Gang built. It's going to be the people who have been subscribed to the channel, the people that I bring on to go and help families and to bless these families. Those are the type of people that I'm going to bring on. Especially members of the channel, long members that been here.
In other words, hurry up, buy your membership so you can be part of his charity that don't exist and won't exist.
For a long time, they will be a part of the first, in-person giving back and seeing this other family smile because of the help that we were able to bring to them. That's what I want to see. That's what sparks a fire in me. Is
a fire? Okay. Is this supposed to be the start of it? Because, dude, what I'm getting ready to show everybody, nobody's going to want to join your foundation, charity, or whatever you're calling it. Nobody's going to want to join it after what I get ready to show them here in a couple minutes.
Being able to help that family and see them be appreciative, not only for it, but loving, and just
he doesn't take the tags, or that's the store tag. Yeah.
Brings more positivity to the communities, one, and two, a lot of families are left to grieve with no help, without nobody wanting to listen.
Does anybody know why he wears his ball caps a size too big? I mean, it looks ridiculous. It totally looks ridiculous. Yeah, families don't need him. No, they don't. No. He can take his spirit box and where the sun don't shine.
Anything they gotta say. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. There's people in the Rev Gang that got people like that right now. What's her name? Her brother was brutally murdered. No justice. There's a lot of you that have people that have been murdered. No justice. I don't know. That shit just don't make sense to me. Certain cases get more attention than other cases. It's just the way it works, I guess. Money talks. I guess that's how they'll say it. But you said, "Hey, Nightbot, how you doing?" We're about to go hook up in here so we can get back into chopping this
Oh, he's taking
conversation
us
up.
back
I need
inside
to hook
for
up
a field trip,
my microphone.
and you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn how not
I need to
to
crack
do the
open the
spirits leave you
paste and the
alone.
RAM. He said, "So sorry for all who had someone murdered."
You know, cracks me up. Somebody who claims to be able to communicate with spirits and has a paranormal channel, he don't even know how to do the ritual for getting rid of a spirit that's following you. I mean, he's clearly never watched Ghost Hunters or any of the ghost hunting shows, you know. Clearly. I thought about sending him a couple episodes, saying, dude, this is how it's done. I mean, yeah, he thinks it makes him thuggish.
You know, one of my
Hey, Sunday.
really close friends, as the last couple years, I kind of want to look into what happened to him, because committing suicide is just something that I never seen him doing, or thought of anything that he
He
would
just
have
does a
done. And
pinhead.
anybody who is feeling like you are at your end, trust me, reach out to somebody in here. I don't care if you cry in the chat. Reach out for help. Don't let it be the end all be all, because your mind's running you one way. So for the people who are suffering with mental health and feeling down right now, feeling alone, feeling like you're by yourself and you don't have nobody, and you've been thinking about suicide, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody,
What is
because
he
that's real.
talking about?
That shit's real.
How did we get on to that? He's like all over the place. Dude, what are you talking about?
And you need to speak to someone thinking about shit like that, and don't just use it as an excuse to talk to somebody. Use it if
How did we get to that from him doing his charity for families and victims in the community? Huh? And getting people, look, you have to buy a membership, which is that's what he was selling. So you could be part of it. You can't make this shit up. Dude, how do we get on to this though?
God, like my thing is so stuck.
Ugh.
This is. I'm getting so sick and tired of all these people, Arlie. I'm getting so sick and tired,
Is he on,
Arlene, of all
the
these
hell?
people.
Did he have some gummies or something?
Am I good? I'm there. Hello.
Oh boy.
I am here.
Oh, it's getting ready to get a little
Hello.
juicy here in about.
I see you. You
Guess
see
he got us
me?
back inside.
We here? I'm getting so sick and tired. Are we good? I'm getting so sick and tired of all this lagging. I'm getting so sick and tired of it. I'm going to end this life and start it over. This is bullshit. I need to get my grill fixed. Take care of your teeth, because my shit's is jacked and I'm about to get them pulled. Straight up. Straight up, buck. I ain't playing with these motherfuckers. Come on, Bobby. What'd he say? God damn it, Bobby. What show's that from? We're a happy, but we always been a happy
You
family.
remember him
We always
being
gotta
this
lift
weird a few
somebody up.
years
What's
ago?
up?
Oh, just wait.
You always gotta lift someone up. Hold up. We need to hit the workout here.
No, he's not. He's gonna.
It's time for me to move this box.
He's gonna show you that stuff.
What in the hell is going on here?
Oh, it was
This
a
is
bot.
some straight up bullshit. He said, "This is mama. You wasn't for a minute, TREV. I'm getting so sick and tired." Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Stacy's right too. God damn it, Bobby. What's that? God damn it, Bobby. Yep, you're right too. On the money. Shout out to Stacy. We still got some classic folks in here that know their shit. I love that. I'm about to hook this up though, so we can get chopping it up. I'm gonna pull these videos up. It's gonna feel like old times.
You do realize that that's...
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, never mind.
I'm about to sell. Oh, by the way, I'm selling my
Here we go.
I'm selling for anybody, and I'm only saying this. I'm not trying because I need money.
Yeah,
But I am selling my old studio iMac. So for, you never know. I don't know. Somebody asked me for it before and asked me if I was getting rid of it before, and they were like, I'd like to have it because you recorded on it.
Oh,
And I said, all right, well, if I'm ever get rid of it, I'm trying to remember who asked me for that.
he really thinks he's famous. Oh my God. An old ass Mac that you can't use anymore. Somebody wants to buy because you recorded on it. Oh my God. Oh, I needed these laughs. Oh, Lord have mercy on it. Oh. I believe that when TREV first moved to Tennessee, he said he and Seth was tight, that he actually knew Sebastian, saw Sebastian with his own eyes. And they were buds, that's for sure. And he was at Seth's house. Look, we don't know what happened. We don't know where he's at. So anything is possible, honestly. At least he won't be able to bite anyone. Brainless, toothless, great. We got a winner. He is a legend in his own mind. He sure is. He's special. He is. He's really so special. He's getting ready to show you how special he can be. I'm going to fast forward through some of this because it's just ridiculous.
Who the hell was it? But anyways, it's an iMac. I'm only selling it for like $200. My old 2020 iMac, 2019, something like that.
Yeah, that he can't use because it's outdated.
I know it's worth more than that, but
It doesn't work.
Shit. It's so like I don't know. For me, it can't run my Pro Tools no more like I want it to. Hold up.
So there's
Let me
issues.
pop this the way I want to pop it. There we go.
Okay, come on.
What's going on though? Shout out to everybody in the bit of Rook. I see Rook, best 5GKs. What was your name before that? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. What's the song say? You know? All right, so we got chat how long this has been sitting here and that you've been on my ass about hooking up for a while now.
Months.
You can let the chat know. I'm okay with it.
Since you moved to Tennessee?
My stubborn ass. My stubborn ass.
No, you're very unappreciative. If somebody was nice enough and they sent him a nice computer and all the accessories that you could think of, the extra this, that. I mean, they hooked him up. He was so appreciative that he just left to sit in boxes for months and that's it. Hey, Ange, you just got home? How'd the game go? I was watching some of it. Brings back memories. I used to play softball. It used to be pretty good. I played shortstop and center field. It used to be pretty good. I was young then. Okay.
Man, it got cold as a hostage in this bastard.
I'll drop the link. Nobody has to come up, but if anybody wants to come up, they can. I'm getting ready to fast forward again because I want to get into the other part. Oh. I want to have some more laughs. This dude is... And that's why I watched the entire stream, because it may seem like it's just a regular stream, but not with the characters like this.
What is going on? It got cold up in this joint.
Okay, now he just did the whole spiel about leaving the camera, going in front of the mirror, and then changing shirts because it was all hot up in there. 10 minutes later, it's now cold and he's got to put his, yeah. Dude is wigging out.
I got some. She from Kankakee. She got the block with the roller clip. Boy, don't play with me. It's time.
And this guy calls himself True Crime. You're enjoying the break from Me Too. Honestly, I find Me Too. Me too.
For me, I got a duty low ball head. Alright. Let's switch this here. Alright, I'm about to hook
I mean,
this
don't
up.
get me wrong. She deserves everything she's getting, and then some. And after everything what they keep doing, her and Kim and Cappy Crafty, whatever his name is. Yeah. No. Or the way, she's talked about, Queen stuff, and Lemonheads, and jumped on his train. No, she deserves all she gets. And things she said about me and everybody else. And bitch doesn't know what a dragging is, because Mallory was not a drag. Mallory was just stating some facts. That's all. There was no name calling. There was no attacking her, dragging her. Bitch don't know what a drag is, but it's nice to have a break from her.
Bring this down.
Burnt Toast did a good job though tonight. Burnt Toast, Britt, you're gonna regret ever getting on her radar. She's gonna have fun with you, but she's gonna have receipts to back it all up.
Look like a damn football star.
Look like a football player.
Oh no, you
Just
don't.
kidding. I don't like the white shaving right there. That's weak.
You look like a bald-headed bobble doll. One of the bobblehead dolls. That's what you look like. That has on the oversized cap and the bald head. Yeah, that's exactly what you look like. A bald-headed bobblehead.
Okay. Anyways, I don't like it. No, gotta go. Hold up.
Hold up. Now he's taking it back on.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
But he's going to put it back on.
You know what? Something ain't right. Hold up. Where's it at? There it is, right there.
Did you
I
see
need
it?
this real quick.
We didn't see it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck is he doing?
No. Don't be doing me like that. What?
This
Don't
dude.
you ever do me like that, motherfucker. Excuse my damn language. Yeah.
Hey, you purple dragon.
ASAP.
This dude is.
That song is a bang bang. I'm going to record
And
that
he
bitch
wants
in
to
a
do true
professional
crime.
hit studio.
Yeah.
You better play my shit, motherfucker. Yeah.
Man,
I woke up
just not feeling like myself.
You want to break me for the music? Nope.
Right now, I just been cooped up.
I'll play a little bit of it.
Every step I take forward leaves them stuck with the dump. Innocent lives lost, kids gone without a trace. We fight for justice every day to bring light to the case. Too many tears shed, too many hearts torn apart. We won't rest till we bring peace to every heart. You don't need anyone to pave your.
You gotta really feel the pain, boy. It takes commitment. You really gotta love what you're pitching. This ain't a job to me. I wake up and really live this. I feel the pain from these victims. Boy, come on, man.
Yikes.
They ain't talking that. They don't know nothing
I
about
know,
it.
Michelle.
They ain't talking that. They're in it for the monetary gain.
I did that because they're probably going to make me mute it, so at least I won't have to mute that much. Last time I did this, I had to, so that's why I'm trying to go through the music without playing much of it.
Pains and the brains. The wicked. I'm glad we got a lot of these wicked motherfuckers off the channel, though. Like, I feel like it's a lot cleaner since we got a lot of these wicked goofballs off the channel. What's up, Lee? How you doing? Nice to see you, my friend. For real, though. Like, I feel like we got a lot of these goofies off the channel. You know?
Yikes.
We got a lot of them off. We got them off in a bag of dicks.
Purple
You know
dragon,
I mean?
I can't drag people, but I can drag myself.
Come in here talking like that to me, dirty D. The fuck you think?
There's more people left, yeah.
It's the raw uncut red gang where we don't give a fuck. That's interesting. You said it's always interesting. I appreciate you. Not right. Excuse me. Right now, I just been cooped up because I bought a brand new whip and somebody smoked me off the road. Ran my ass up off the fucking road. Yeah. They didn't run me off the road. I'm sorry. They smoked my damn. They blew my eardrum. My eardrum's blown right now. No bullshit. Like bad. My shit's blown. My damn eardrum's blown, y'all. It is what it is. You said dirty Tootsie Roll. Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna hook this up and then we're gonna get this going. Yo, I'm gonna hook the Shure mic back up too.
Oh boy.
You guys know your mic game? Well, we got this, right? Let me go grab the other one. This, or you're rare. Good to see and hear you. I appreciate you, my friend.
Who cares? Good for you. You got 2 mics. Good for you.
But seriously, I think the Shure is nice. This blue one's nice too, though. It's just older. I paid $500 for that back in the day. That's about 6 years ago, actually, almost. It's been that long. It's crazy. They use that on a lot. That I copied them and picked them because I'm gonna be honest with you, Jeff H is the one who recommended this mic. I only got this mic because of Jeff H. Jeff H said, "Get this."
Who cares?
You know what I mean? For that, it's people. Tonight covering a couple. Well, the Coberger. We need to cover Coberger anyways, and that's something that we've been needing to cover actually.
Dude, keep your hat
So
on.
again, cover Coberger. Say, yeah, I mean. Do to cover the Coberger when I hook this up, but we'll be on the computer when I get on it. We're gonna be on that computey.
You haven't hooked anything up yet. You
Alright,
haven't
let's bring
even
this
really
down.
unpacked anything.
Right? Let's bring this down. Hopefully we get it with that old vibe, you know? That vibe that you know what I mean? Hold on, let's get the old vibe, yeah.
What is he doing?
Woo. Alright, hold up. Let's get that old vibe. That is my wife, say it. You understand me, boy? Okay? Karen Klein coming in here. She loves her Idaho 4. Karen Klein's been coming around since the beginning of time. Shout out to Karen Klein. That's my roadie right there.
Okay, we're going to fast forward through this.
What in the hell is going on in here? I'm trying to think if I take these old ones out. Brian, do I take these old ones out?
He don't know what the hell he's
Oh, the
doing.
16s. Damn. Kermit the Frog here. I'm here with you guys. You guys got me happy as can be. It's like it didn't even
I
happen.
don't think it's them that got you
I'm
happy.
here with you guys right now. Hold up. There she is. My name is Big Bird, and I am representing him today in court.
Oh, we're going to go back and do it again.
Is that, did I see Mar R in here? What's going on, Stars? Excuse me, I gotta go get a ladder to make my teeth more yellow.
He left again.
Yeah, they do have a lot to say. They definitely do that. He said, where are you? I had to go inside. I had to go inside and get a lighter. I had to. Hold up. You might fight us and argue. Nothing about this.
Is broken from the pain.
Okay,
To fall back, I'm gonna run to this and make sure my shit's good. Nah, I'm good. I got 2 legs and 2 arms and they lift. What's going on, Hot Shot? Hot Shot Cod?
What, your phone?
These people. Man, I don't want to play no Call of Duty, bro. I'm in work mode. Deanna, I miss you too, my video games. I don't even know. Like, I don't want to. Like, I don't even. It's not even a satisfaction type of thing right now. It's money. Money, money, money. I got to go make money. Like, video games don't pay my bills. Video games don't keep the water on. Video games don't pay electric. You know what I mean? Like, so I got to get out there and make it happen. Make sure my family's taken care of. Video games don't put money in, you know, for my son's college away. It doesn't do that.
Neither do
Video
you.
game, you know, if I was making money like a lot of them big hot top streamers in the fucking game, that'd be a different story. But yeah, nah. I'm a fail off. I made myself fall off on purpose.
You didn't.
Because I did it to myself.
That's true.
Pay attention to your circle, for they hurt you. Who says that?
He actually spoke some truth there. He did it to himself. Hey, Thor. But, yeah, he tanked his own channel.
Shout out to
He's tried still to this day to deny that he had anything to do with it and didn't know. Bullshit.
Hassan, man. He's funny. But he's right, though. Austin's good. Aimbot, walls, dude running directly at you through the wall.
We're going back
Let me
inside.
stop. All right, hold on. Let me stop.
Yeah,
The dude's been alive. He's a fraud. He copies all my fucking tags. He's been on my dick, riding ass. That dude's a thing from the past. He's probably carving soap for his baby mama's pad. He could never come and me and put me on shelves and then I'm getting this once again. Oh my god, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop that shit.
Oh my god, dude, what is going on out here? So fucking sick and tired of all these people. Hi, my name is
Hold on, no. We gotta do the Papa Style impression.
what's going on, pal? You know, I'm
And this dude wants to be taken serious as a true crime channel. This is what you can't even classify him as crime. What the hell do we put him in? Who the hell would ever consider going to this man for true crime? At least he entertains himself and never feels lonely. A natural mystic. Oh, it gets worse. Just wait, guys. I'm just warming you up. It gets a lot worse.
about this fucking.
It's about ready to, because we're back inside. I think this is the last time we go in and
The
out.
bar footage is bothering me. You know, this fucking prick followed him to the bar. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I would stomp that fucking prick's brain out his fucking skull. You know, fuck it, I'd shoot him and check it out. And to go eat a dick, you know? That prick gets you upset, right?
Remember that shit? I mean, Papa Sal's a funny guy, man. Love that guy. I hope he's okay, man. I miss that guy, man. I really do. Papa Sal loves everybody. At least that's what I lift up everybody, and when he can't, it bothers him. You know, I could disagree with the people that he feels for, but you know what? You know what? Nobody can ever say about Papa Sal is that man don't have compassion and love for other human beings. Sal, is that man love always has for you? Really, that's like my second pop.
Okay.
What's that joint? That was that King. Oh yeah, that was that King Von joint. Bing boom, bing boom, boom, boom. It's two-way in. I like that beat. I'm gonna put that on that mixtape. And send.
Here we go.
Okay, hold up. But I can't use that without a mouse. But fuck it. Out. Great soul, loving God, loves everybody. It bothers him, even though you know what, he's gonna treat a person. Doesn't.
He had to go get another part.
This is not fair. What is going on?
All right. Yeah, I missed that.
Now you see how he's acting now?
He's a really good guy.
Okay. Here we're going to go.
Really?
My brother in arms.
Let me show you how he switches
blow
up.
your fucking back
Hey, Robin,
out,
I'm
too.
doing good.
You know?
Better. Okay.
What's that joint? That was that King. Oh yeah, that was that King Von joint. It's two-way in. Ooh. Ooh. I think this is what I need. Look at that. Oh yeah. We like it. Thank you, Gypsy. So set your intention before you begin, and set an intention or repeat or cleansing mantra. Okay, mantra. It says, what do you need to cleanse and renew? Want more information? Visit Purple Canyon. It says whites in the woods. No benefits. Cleanse. Smells like pine. Man. Okay, cool. Yeah, my intention is huge here. So
Here's his intention. Are you ready? He showed you his now did y'all get a good look at his spirit removing kit that he just showed you that somebody sent him? Those things aren't cheap. But he's getting ready to use it, guys. Hey, Marcia.
okay, hold up. Something real quick.
Oh, he's got to leave the room again. My goodness. He leaves the room alone.
Hop into this till we go online on the computer. I want to cleanse this space for a reason, because something's been following me for the last 7+ months. A spirit. And
Hey, Sherry.
I need to get rid of it. And I'm going to ask it to respectfully leave.
Okay. Now, if you've ever watched any of the ghost hunting shows, you know, Zach and his crew, or there's the Ghost Hunting Brothers, then there's the brother and sister and best friends, and then there's so many ghost hunting shows. But if you watch any of them, this is not how they do it. Okay, he clearly doesn't know nothing about ghost hunting. Hey, everybody, do me a favor, since I don't have Brittany saying it tonight, please hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. You know, do all those YouTube things. We also have channel memberships. You can become a misfit like the rest of us. Okay, that's my spiel. Usually I have Brittany doing it for hours, so, you know, I can't do it like she does for hours, so I can't do it. Nope.
Without being an asshole, without being a jerk, I'm going to ask them to respectfully back off.
No, this was like 2 weeks ago. The one time I went in when he was live, I think I reviewed it too. He had a couple, you know, nothing like he used to. His numbers are nothing like they used to be. I need to see this on my computer, but my laptop is busy.
My energy into whatever it is, or maybe send it back. I don't know. Somebody put some type of something on me. So
Okay, so somebody put a spirit on him. He's had a spirit that is attached and followed him for the last 7 months or so. And he said somebody put it on him. Okay.
somebody put some type of attachment on me or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. But there's been a wicked attachment on me, and it's been trying to turn my life upside down. And as optimistic as I am, I'm able to hold it, but I gotta get this fucking energy off of me. No, I didn't move. You said I've always worried about you with the spirit box, T. I'm not saying that. No, I get it. Because there's been a spirit that's stuck around.
Right.
And my phone's wigging out as we're talking about it. That's funny. But yes, there's been a spirit that's stuck around, and it is tried to turn my life upside down. And I acknowledge that I'm not ignoring that they're there. I know they're there. Okay. I've been ignorant with the way that I've asked them to leave before. So I want to come with more respect and more respect to know that, hey, look, I know. But then again, it's not like this. Oh my God. It's actually making me confused right now standing here like this. Okay. Jesus Christ, I'm asking you to watch over me as I perform this ritual here today to get rid of whatever evil or whatever evil spirit is around me. And send back to anybody who has sent me anything negative that's been trying to, wish bad on me and cast these evil deeds and put these spells in the air of the tongue. Lord, please watch over me as I perform this ritual and continue to follow more in the path and the guidance that you want me to follow. And Lord, thank you for being in my life and being the person that's guided me and kept me strong this whole time during being having this energy attached to me.
This isn't how you get rid of an energy or a spirit. You really need to go catch up on some ghost hunting episodes.
Lord, especially the scary situation I had when I was riding in Nashville and it turned to 666 on the steering wheel. Lord, you were there with me through that time. It said 666, and then when the music that I was playing, it started spinning backwards and it was playing in the devil. But Lord, you still kept that faith in me to know that this was evil and that to not fold to it, Lord. And I want to appreciate you for instilling that in me, to not give up, to not weaken for these evil spirits that are out here. So again, I ask you to watch over me and the Red Gang family. Anybody is here during this small ritual of me burning and asking them to respectfully leave from this area, leave from me, and not to affect my energy no more. In the name of thy son, Jesus Christ, amen. All right, where's my lighter? Let me light this up real quick. Let me get rid of this spirit, whatever it is. You're no longer allowed to stay around me, to stay attached to me. I did say you could use my energy a while ago, but it was only during a spirit box session that I said you could use my energy. That time is over with. That time is done. You cannot borrow my energy no more. You cannot manipulate. You cannot do anything that you can't touch my family. You can't stay at this house. You have to leave. Now, all spirits that I do connect with are more than welcome to come and speak when I open up and have a session. But I'm asking all spirits, any spirit that is around right now that is a negative energy, any negative energy that's in here, I'm asking you to leave. You cannot stay here. You must leave this house now. This house is a house of Jesus Christ. The Lord lives here, and you will no longer be able to affect me no more. You will no longer be able to drag my energy.
Yeah, a Sunday. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Huntress. You been in the bushes? Well, welcome in chat. Glad to have you. Sometimes the bushes is a good place.
Energy down and to try to feast on it and feast that depression that you once had onto me. No, it can't happen no more. So again, please, I'm asking you to leave. I understand that once you were a physical form, no matter what you did, I'm not here to judge.
He's sitting there having a whole conversation. And that's not how it's done. Hey, TRPPs. No, he don't know that. And is in the back.
But I want you to leave in peace, and I'm asking you to please leave my house and
No,
get
you're
away from my
not.
children and
Wait a
my
minute.
family in general.
I gotta see this. I gotta pause it. She got her own sage going.
Motherfuckers out here. I have no idea what motherfucking thing they're summoning, but it ain't coming into my house. No fucking way. That's for me and my house. We're saging the shit out of you and yours.
I couldn't believe that he did this live. You're muted.
Hail
Oh, there
to
you
the
go.
no. You can put that demon right back.
Her sage is bigger than yours.
My sage is bigger than Craig's penis. You know, the one that Brittany whittled away
Yeah.
down to an oven.
Oh my gosh. That was fucking funny. Chat is dying.
In the name of the Holy
I couldn't even believe that this was going on. When I seen some of this
I go
on
to softball, I leave for one night and we got TREV casting spells of a version on us.
Yeah, but he's doing it all wrong, and he's sitting there having a conversation with the spirit about their life.
Well, I said you could come in once. I didn't say you could come in every time.
Yeah. Only when I'm doing a spirit box session, and only if you're a good
Only
spirit.
if I invite you can you come in, spirit.
And then he says somebody done put a spell on him like 7 months ago.
Yeah, no shit. We can
Yeah, it's
tell.
called
It's
truth
pretty
bombs.
clear. It started when your first tooth fell out.
And it's the spirit's fault that he was in that accident, that he got arrested and charged with all those charges. And now he's got this big settlement coming from all this, that this just happened within the last couple of months. So they wouldn't even be to that point. So he has no idea. It's called syphilis, not a spell.
I don't know what I did, but I got my sage bundle a rolling over here, man.
He's trying to free the demon and unleash Jesus, I think. He has no idea. Like, he sucks as a ghost hunter or as paranormal anything.
So I need you to please leave. I am acknowledging that, you were a person at once, and no matter what you did, that's up to you to face. Maybe you can hash that out with the Lord. But again, you have to leave this space in the name of Jesus Christ. This house
That's
is
not
ran
how
by
you do it there, T-Roll.
I'll find a ghost hunting episode to show you guys that I won't get nabbed for. That's not how it's done.
Jesus lives here, and Jesus holds this house down. In the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ, amen. You must leave. You must leave now, and you can't come back. You can only come
And you
back.
can't come back.
And that's the talk.
But remember, I'm the one that invited you in. And they tell you on any of the ghost hunting shows, you don't let them invite you in. You don't invite them in. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. I'm not there. I know a lot of that stuff is. Well, anyway. Excuse me.
That is not to do what you've done to me over these last 8+ months. And if somebody sent something, I'm asking it, and I'm asking for Archangel Michael, please.
Archangel Michael's involved now.
Yeah. He's asking him. He's asking him for Archangel Michael. Yeah.
of what they sent to me. Because when that happened, there was birds flying into my window. They were dying. There was a lot of weird incidents. Please.
There's birds flying into his window and they were dying. Now you know he'd use that for content. He'd be filming that for
doing
content.
it right now.
Return that to sender. I will no longer let
Return
that type
that
of
to
energy be here, and I
sender,
will
huh?
fight back in full force against this energy. So again, you're not.
TRPG, you're cracking
Return
me
to
up.
sender. No longer interested. Cancel my package.
Yeah, I don't think you can ship them back. I just don't. I don't know.
Not allowed to stay here. You're not allowed to attach to my family. You must leave this house as it is protected by Jesus Christ. As it's protected. You got Archangel Michael here, my relatives, my ancestors.
His ancestors are in it now. Your ancestors have nothing to do with
Why
that
don't
house.
you just plead the blood of Jesus and be over with?
You weren't born and raised in that home or in that town or in that state. So your ancestors aren't there.
Okay, hold up 1 second.
Now I gotta change my shirt 3 times,
He's
put
gonna
on
do it
2
again.
different pairs of pants, and clap
And
while I turn myself about.
And never hook up that computer.
Well, I didn't know who the hell he was summoning. That's why I got the sage out.
I don't know either. You don't know.
Last fool we let.
What the hell is he doing?
Last fool we let say a prayer or something. They unleashed the holy hell of Samael.
I'm telling you. What the hell is he doing in that closet?
Well, it's not the first time. Oh, was he rolling a joint?
No, that's his ghost hunting kit that he showed in before he started this. That one of his subs sent him. It's to get rid of spirits and that have attached to you and stuff. Yeah,
that would have
to
been a
conjure
return
out.
to sender to begin with. That wouldn't have been welcome into my home.
I was like, okay.
My chest hurts. Okay. Let that burn in here. I want to continue
How long
to
does it need to
carry
burn
this
for,
with me
T-Roll?
before we hook
Well,
this up. And
just till he needs another cigarette and he has to go back outside. Just the kid smokes way too much. But no wonder your chest hurts, dude. Slow down.
started. Let me get this hooked up.
So glad
And
I
then we'll
quit
go out
smoking,
one more
I can't
time,
even
and then
tell
I'll
you.
launch this whole entire shit, and we can go live. Damn, that felt good though.
Oh,
Because I
yes.
know
Did
they're
it feel
here.
good?
There's no more.
Didn't he just say it hurt?
Yes. It must have hurt so good.
What's in that song? You make me hurt so good.
Hurt so good.
Come on, baby.
Well, we got holy hell breaking loose in my town, apparently.
Uh-oh. Damn, he's had sirens going on, but this was like 2 weeks ago. You got shit going on? What the hell's going on?
That was cops and fire department.
More. Is there? I think there is. There's no I think. I know.
Are they close to you?
I don't know. I live on Main Street.
He dead ass shows serious signs of untreated advanced stages affect the brain.
And this person doesn't like happiness. They don't like you being happy.
Oh.
And I can't have that around. No,
Oh.
they don't like happiness whatsoever.
Okay.
Take it for what you take it as you hear it. You can interpret it however way you want. And the way that I'm able to feel that, and this is my personal opinion as I'm learning my gift still,
Oh,
is
he's got
that
a gift.
Oh, it's a gift.
He's got a gift.
Wait, did he say GIF, GIF, or did he say
Yeah,
gift,
I'll back.
GIF?
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna back that up because I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
however way you want. And the way that I'm able to feel that, and this is my personal opinion as I'm learning my gift still, is
Yeah,
that
he said gift. He's got a gift. Oh boy, wonder what that gift is.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, okay.
Blessing or a curse, blessing or a curse.
He hasn't
Gift
said
either
that
way.
yet. But he's got a gift. That's all that matters, right?
Yes, it's his. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's his to keep all by himself. Oh, he's got a gift that needs penicillin.
why would I feel that way out of nowhere when I never feel that way, right?
I don't
That's
know.
when I know that something else is having me feel what they felt. Especially if there's
Oh.
nothing for me to be upset about or to be upset or angry or
Hey, little T roll
not
there,
even
you
angry,
know
but
that is a sign of mental illness. That's one of the little signs that's one of the first signs of mental illness there, little T roll.
No,
That added with, loss of sleep, loss of weight, I don't know, loss of teeth. Maybe you need to get in and see a mental health professional, sir.
But he's got a gift and he's got a spirit attached to him for 7 months. Somebody
Yeah, tell the
mean
judge
put a
that.
spell on him.
I want to hear him tell the judge that.
I've had
It
a
had to
spell
be-
put on me
It had to be the spell that put on me that sideswiped the car.
that made me high and had the drugs on me, and I got arrested, had no license, no nothing. Wasn't even supposed to be driving. But okay. And he's going to go on the road. He's taking the show on the road. And he said that 8 months ago. He didn't go
You better
nowhere.
get a driver's license and insurance. Probably an SR22 also.
I mean, how you door dashing? You ain't got a license, dude.
That makes sense because you have to have a license and insurance to DoorDash.
Mm-hmm. That's why they thought it was Athena showing up.
Name.
That's why that customer thought it was Athena showing up. Remember? We reviewed that.
Not Athena, Michaela.
Or Michaela, yeah. Sorry. I get them confused. Okay.
sad.
It's sad.
Depressed. That's when you know that something is around. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. That's how I read my gift now. Especially, and I can feel the feelings of people who pass. People call me crazy if you want to. I don't give a shit. I know what I feel. I know my experiences and I know what I go through. And I can feel when somebody's around. And I'll tell you what, no matter how many people want to hear it or not,
He got a
I
gift.
came in contact with the Idaho 4 on my channel. I truly.
What?
No, you did not.
What did he just say?
He said he came in contact with the Idaho 4 on his channel. No, you did not. Now shut up and stop it. T-roll.
Dude, what did you eat today? I don't know. Did you have some gummies that were really strong or something? Wow.
Truly believe it. I truly believe that I came in contact with Kaylee.
No, you did
Ethan,
not.
Oh my.
Xana. I do believe she came through pretty clear. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
That side eye look
Like
at
I can
do
send
they
you right
believe
to
in
the.
it or they believe in it?
Yeah, because he damn sure isn't believing it. This is bad. Oh boy. Please tell me he's not what represents true crime.
The clips that prove it. Which one of the Idaho 4 are here with us today? This was back on November 18th of 2020 when it happened, 2022 or 3. Whenever it happened, that's when that was. And they
Bitch, you
I've
wouldn't
got-
have kept it quiet this long.
I've got to find that video. I got to see if he still has it up. I've definitely got to find that video.
came through and said, Kaylee. That shit was crazy. And then Ethan.
Was it on this channel, TREV, or your paranormal channel? Where you do the spirit box? Because evidently it was the spirit box, right? Oh, boy.
Dylan, she's in trouble. Lock it. It said, Dylan, she's in trouble. Lock it.
Huh?
I'll never forget that. Dylan, she's in trouble. Lock it.
Coberger got
She might have. I wouldn't doubt it, Spooky. She made her rounds. I wouldn't doubt it. He actually called her out and exposed her. I'll have to look. I'm gonna go back and see if he has those videos still up.
We're about to go find that. He says she's in trouble. She's in trouble. Coberger, lock it. No, here it is right here.
Uh-oh.
This is wild. I gotta get to it.
He's gonna play the spirit box.
Nope, that's not it. Here it is.
Chilling revelation disrupts the narrative, an assertion that Brian Coberger's name reverberated through a spirit box before law enforcement even knew of him.
Which 4 of the Idaho victims are here with me today?
Really?
Katie! Woo! That's it, Katie. 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 Where did this guy come from? What is the name of the person responsible?
What is the name of the person responsible?
Brian Coberger. That's what I'm hearing.
Katie. Katie.
He knew her.
Where did this guy come from? What is the name of the person responsible?
What is the name of the person responsible?
Brian.
Disrupts the narrative.
That's just crazy. That's not even the one either. That's going Brian. Like they said, I can hear that clear as day. And you know who backed that clip right there and broke it down? Gary Lolcow. And I say that and people are like, well, what the fuck does it matter if he breaks it down for? Well, because he's a fucking professional paranormal. He built these devices. He works with Zach Baggers off Ghost Adventures. He's one of the biggest suppliers.
Dude, if you ever watched Zach, you never would have did that cleansing that way.
Maybe even be the biggest paranormal supplier in the nation. So when he heard it, he was mind blown. What'd he say? He said,
chilling revelation.
So he said, I gotta hear what I want to look at what he posted again. I'm gonna pause it. So he said, there are a lot of accurate details in this short clip. I hope you don't mind my attempt to decipher some of the other responses. Really nice job, TREV. He responded more too.
That's it, Katie. Katie.
So he heard he killed her in there, right?
Where did this guy come from?
Oh my God.
Oh shit. The dude in the background goes, I think it's true. And Gary caught that and wrote it down in it. He goes, I think it's true. You don't mind to attempt to decipher some of the... Okay, so then he responded again and says, there's a lot of accurate details in this short clip. I hope you don't mind... Yeah, I hope you didn't mind my attempt to decipher some of the other responses. Nice job. I'm going to keep picking through.
What is the name of the person responsible?
Gary caught it both times. So a guy comes through and goes, Brian. And then it goes, Brian. That was why. And See, it's me on cue asking, and that same live stream is still up live. You can't pause it, you can't edit it, you can't go through and change a fucking thing about that live stream. And I can tell you the exact device and speaker that I was using. This speaker that is in my hand right now, right? Or actually, I'm sorry. I was using the SB7 Spirit Box by itself with the speaker up to the mic like this. Literally, speaker up to the mic like this. That's it. That's all I used. Straight up. There was nothing else.
And the app.
This one's crazy right here. Listen to this shit. All right, so I'm going to tell you what that says at the beginning when I press play. It goes, Dylan, you're in trouble. Lock it. Tell me if you hear that. Ready?
No, it does not. No.
What the? Oh yeah, she's still around.
You
dude,
are
it
an
didn't.
absolute goofball, you goat.
It
You are the
it,
goatest goofball.
it didn't say that, by the way. And those spirit boxes work off the apps. Anyway, whatever.
Hello. It said hello.
I go, Ethan. He goes, I'm listening. Did you hear that? I go, Ethan.
No.
He goes, I'm listening. But at the beginning, again.
When did he say
Dylan, you're in trouble. Lock it. Lock it.
Hey. Hello.
I was there.
Ethan.
I'm listening.
Ethan, what happened, buddy? You can speak to me, brother. Ethan.
Did you hear her go, he fucked up? I'm going to tell you this right now, y'all, that session was one of the, and you want to know why? And this is my truth. And if you don't believe it, that's cool. If you don't believe in it, that's
Session
cool.
was what?
You know,
Finish your
but I'm going to
sentences,
tell you this
weirdo.
right.
He never does. He talks in circles. He never finishes anything.
Right now, they came through.
No, they didn't.
My intention was to give my energy to their parents. This, and I'm being so serious when I say this. This isn't a fucking joke. This isn't for clicks and
That
views
is.
and
That is.
you know, all that other shit.
Very much so.
It very much so is.
All about the clicks and views, dude. Mm.
You wouldn't claim that if it wasn't for the clicks and views and the internet fandom that you think you're going to, notoriety that you're going to find.
And this has nothing to do with your crime. Absolutely nothing.
Shit, because there was barely even anybody in that live to begin with in the first place, and that live sits with 2,000 views to this day. So it's definitely not about fucking clicks and views and all that.
Hey, 2,000 views ain't nothing to, turn down.
That you said. And when I first heard that these 4 young 20-year-olds got brutally murdered in their sleep, I wanted to offer my energy to them to come and say whatever they needed to say to their parents.
This shit pisses me off. I don't care if you have a gift or not.
He don't have no gift.
Listen, I think it's absolutely absurd, and I think it's crossing boundaries on all levels when people that claim they have these kinds of gifts come, and it's not helpful. It's not helpful as a grieving person. It's not helpful.
Not at all. And he's serious. That's what. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have any gift.
I don't care. Even if you do have a gift, keep it to your damn self. It's not helpful for those of us in grief.
Hey, damn Pam. Hey, y'all. He looks high as he does.
To anybody in their family. That's what I wanted. That was my intention. When I did that session, that was my wholehearted intent.
Talk to me.
and what I felt in my heart and soul the whole entire time was to give my energy for them to speak. If they had something to say it. If they wanted to say who the fuck did it, come through and say it. It's your time now. If people say the paranormal's fake, that's what I said. I said people say it is, but if there is the other side, then you could use my energy right now to come through and speak. I want you to, and if you don't want to, that's fine. That's the way I laid it out, and that was my intention. And that's why I believe they came to me, because they know that intention. They know what I want. I didn't want it. It wasn't about the clip. It's not about the clips. It's about the connection and maybe them having something to say to their loved one last time in some type of way. And again, some people are gonna believe in it, some people aren't, and I get it. I get the crossroads there. I get it. 100%. But I believe my shit. Okay, now listen to me, y'all. I say, I'm pretty sure I asked Ethan, like I'm talking to Ethan, I asked where he got killed. On the mattress. It says it right here. Listen.
Oh, Lord.
Hello? I'm listening. Look, I go, Ethan, you can talk, brother. He goes, I'm listening. And then a female goes, Ethan. Listen to the female in the background. Listen closely. Tell me if you hear it. Hi, Ethan. Ethan, what happened? Soon as he goes, I'm listening, the female goes, hi, Ethan. In the background, clear as fucking day. I didn't catch that live when I did that live either. I missed all of that stuff. But literally goes, I go, Ethan. He goes, I'm listening. And then she goes, hi, Ethan. Hi, Ethan.
Ethan, what happened, buddy? You can speak to me, brother.
Fucked up.
Did you fight the terrorists?
I fight. I fight like he pushed Brian into the chair before he bled out. Is that why Brian was in the chair in Xana's room? Because he pushed him? I'm just saying, I fight. Even though that doesn't mean he fought. But it does say...
How did he know he was in the chair in somebody's room? Is his spirit box telling him that?
He fought them or something like that. Listen. He fucked up. No, she goes, he fucked up. I fight.
What is the name of the person responsible? What is the name of the person responsible? What is the name of the person responsible? What is the name of the person responsible?
That shit still blows my mind, man. I'm sorry. It blows my mind.
Bro, what is going on? As if Nikki's disappearance.
I'm sorry, but that's always going to get me. It's always going to freak me out. That's not freaking me out, but it's just, it hits. It hits different. He said, I remember that makes the chair a lot clearer. What about the joint where he goes, hi, Trev. He had a gun in the car. That one blew my mind too. He goes, hi, Trev. He had a gun. This is one of the crazy ones. I killed Kylie Rodney. Listen.
Are you kidding me? No, he's not.
Well, I don't hear that one either, so I guess my dumbass meter must be broken.
I'm telling you, because I don't hear none of the crap he's claiming he's hearing.
Sorry, I had to put that far up my ass to understand what you're saying there, buddy.
Dude came through and said, I killed Kylie Rodney. I killed Kylie Rodney. That was wild. That shit was crazy.
Wow.
Listen to that.
You really are a piece of shit. You can't just let that girl rest in peace and let her family grieve. You really are a piece of shit. Same with the Idaho 4. Let them rest in peace. Let their families go through their grieving. They don't need this bullshit.
This.
Ethan, were you killed in your sleep?
On the mattress.
On the mattress. Did it just say on the mattress?
Listen.
Ethan, were you killed in your sleep?
On the mattress.
On the mattress. Did it just say on the mattress?
Ethan, were you killed on the mattress? He goes, on the mat. You can hear a female go, on the mattress. And then a male comes through and goes, on the mattress. I think that's Ethan. Real shit. I think that's Ethan speaking.
Ethan, were you killed in your sleep? On the mattress. Did it just say on the mattress? Ethan, were you killed in your sleep? On the mattress.
On the mattress. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, there was a, yeah, you talk about that.
You're telling me that a so-called professional ghost hunter bought this crap from his channel?
Well, that's what he wants us to believe, but after him lying about Smoke being Steven Stern's friend, he can say that the Pope isn't Catholic, and I still wouldn't believe him.
I think there was a lot more than just that one phone call or those couple phone calls that Smoke did. I think Smoke did more than that, and I think he had a couple do that. I don't think that was the only situation. That's just my opinion, though.
On the mattress. All right. Where? You know what? Hold up. Does this have a power cord? I don't think it has a power
Well,
cord.
it would have to have a power cord in order for
On the
you
mattress.
to
I
plug
gotta-
it
Oh
in.
yeah, there is. There's a power cord. Hold up. Switch your top.
Oh my gosh.
Sitting on the curb. Top for some stripper. Met it at the store. On the mattress. Did you just say on the mattress? On the mattress.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
my
just
God,
crazy,
you're
man.
such a
You can't
fucking
refute.
weirdo.
Yeah, he really is. He's totally. I can't even believe he had the subs that he did. It doesn't make no sense to me.
I mean, like, that's just some of the craziest shit I've ever captured. Direct response wise. Same with Madeline Soto, where they go, remember on Madeline Soto, they goes, they were dating, it's fucked up. Just like that. No bullshit. They're dating, it's fucked up. That's what the spirit said in the background, straight up. I believe spirit.
Ethan, were you killed in your sleep? On the mattress.
You just made me shit my pants coming on like that. Damn.
Haley, Lolcow, is there anything you want to say to your sister?
I love you.
That's it, I love.
This was at the beginning of the case when I wasn't pronouncing her name right? But listen, I said, Kaylee Lolcow. I said, Kaylee Lolcow, is there anything you want to say to your sister? I love you. Listen.
Haley, Lolcow, is there anything you want to say to your sister?
Yeah, now I'm married.
I love you.
That's it, I love you.
People could call in and yap forever. Yeah. Yeah, he thinks if he says it enough, they will believe it. And sadly, some aren't buying every bit of his crap.
Haley, Lolcow.
I love you.
Yeah, that shit got me too. Man, that shit made me cry. I remember when I heard it. It gets me every time. I love you. I said, Kaylee, is there anything you want to say to your sister? I love you. Man, I'm telling you. Like, people the earth, bro. Telling the people you love the most that you love them. No. That's
Okay,
not
we're
gonna
going
happen.
back
You're not gonna be
outside.
right. That's why I do it, man. That's one of the reasons why I do it, because I know I would want a gateway to be able to say I love you one last time. I don't care for all these people. Are we good? Buffering and repeating. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? And it's geezing. Are we good? I'm getting so sick. Then Arlene, miss you, my friend. Man, I really.
Okay, let's move on. I've had enough of him. That was a lot, huh? What'd y'all think about old TREV there? No one's commenting?
I don't have anything kind to say, so I thought I would keep my mouth shut.
And just think, he'll build his audience back. I don't know why, but he will. Anyway, Shay B did has some cool video clips on Twitter with Betty. And then I want to, it didn't automatically. Before I get into that, though, I want to play a little something for you. Betty was on her second channel. I don't know. She has 3 YouTube channels. I don't think she does anything on her political channel, though. And I think she has just as many. No, I don't want to share screen. What am I doing? Just as many TikToks. I think she has 2. But yeah, she did this. I guess this is where she's going to put her bullshit from now on. No. This is the wrong one. Oh, current stories. There it is. Yeah. What? No, I don't want to pull on Betty YouTube on current stories. Okay. She decided to do a live. Parents, the story of missing kids, Decker sisters, Lily and Jack. And she has something to say about Sebastian, of course, about Katie, Chris, the Bowersogs, Sumner County, Ishmael. She's put out misinformation with the Decker sisters, with any case she touches. And I'm going to show you a couple clips from Twitter that Shay put out. He doing Betty. But we'll listen to a little bit of this. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing. But we will listen to some of this. You think Brittany will be able to stick to true crime tonight? I don't think she can keep it up for long. She throws her jabs in, though.
I peeked in a couple of times so far, and she's been doing true. I've not caught her talking drama.
How long do you think it'll last?
She's gonna have to make it last. There's no option. She knows what it'll go back to. She don't.
Okay, this is Betty today.
that didn't follow the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children recommendations of turning the home and the bedroom into the crime scene. And therefore, it took all the way up until October before they did forensics in the house where Janiah McMichael was last seen. We still have other children out there that are missing. This one right here is Janiah McMichael. A week. And on May 30th, for a scheduled visit.
But there's something triggering. Now, this man could be part to do with his military. Now, if he,
I bet he has this thing. She has this warped image of people that go into the military. She thinks all they're trained to do is murmur people and hide it. I mean, she has this warped thinking about the military. It's anybody that's in the military automatically.
Mental health coming.
Same thing with stepdads. She has a hang up with stepdads.
From mental illness. Mental illness is running rampant in America. Why just America? I mean, obviously we have mental illness all over the world. Don't misunderstand the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is we have elevated mental illness. And I really believe, just my opinion, I think a lot of mental illness isn't mental illness. It's misdiagnosed as mental illness. Some people don't need a prescription, okay? Stuff that messes with a brain. A prescription that's used for, let's say you're moody, okay? So they give you a mood stabilizer, but now it may cause a depression. Now you're gonna need to get on an antidepressant, which causes you not to sleep. So now you're having psychosis. So now you need to sleep. I don't do the pill mill thing. I don't do it. It's always, here's this for this, and then here's this so you can take this for this, and then here's this for this, so you can continue to take this. I'm done. These things are messing with people's brains, what they're putting into our children at such young ages. There's vaccines and everything. I'm sorry. People need to start questioning things. Something is messing with the minds of our developing children. And by the time they get to adulthood,
kids should be vaccinated?
Adulthood, they are out of their blessed minds. Not all of them, but there's something triggering. Now, this man could be
because kids are getting vaccinated, it's triggering them to be bad and to do these things. Did you get that?
I don't understand how she got there, but yes, I do understand that's what she said, is saying.
She's always got
to do with his military. Now, if he was military, say infantry, and he had wartime, that can really screw somebody up. Whether you like it or not, I can tell you, because I've got friends and family in the military. One of my friend's sons literally sitting next to his best friend, and literally the next moment his best friend is wiped off the face of the earth. So that does something to people. So you've got a lot of people coming out of the military that has mental scars we don't see on the outsides of their bodies that are going untreated. And a lot of these leads to the statistics we know related to military personnel that get out of military and the unalive rating, the self-unaliving rating of them. So it has a lot to do with the fact that they're thrown into the world after experiencing such trauma, and whether they've been trained for the trauma or not, it's still trauma. And then they throw them in the real world with the rest of us and expect them to function the same.
Eddie, what does this have to do with all these missing
kids? It's nice to see you as well. Who else do we have up in the house? Outer Banks is here. Are you on time? Let me check and see if you're on time. Oh, that's right. We started an hour late. She's on time. No, on her own, but she does need avocation, and people need to know she's still missing. We're in June. I mean, it's been almost a year. She hasn't been seen or heard. The last person she was around by her own. So that's kind of been my working theory throughout this time. It's going to continue to be my working theory. And I really don't care if the Proudfoots try to have me arrested for my they're suspects in my but he is giving some, even at the beginning, he was giving some indications like, hey, I'm the only one here fighting for these kids. So you can tell that he is frustrated that he's by himself and alone in this. I mean, he lived with her. He knows that she's detached from those kids. It sounds like when she detached, he attached. He was more, I can hear my mom in the background. No, he wasn't talking to my sister, and that it. Glad at that because our grandparents always love us. And that's why it's and her behavior. Like her behavior to me is indicating that she's really fearful that her daughter is going to be charged. She's monitoring what she's saying, how she's saying it, who she's speaking to. She was concerned that somebody might have her phone. When somebody was typing her phone number in, what are you doing with my daughter's phone? Like she was concerned that there was something incriminating in her phone that she did not want anybody seeing. Did she text message her mom about anything? I think these things are going to come out. I don't know. I'm just not feeling comfortable with Malaya, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable with Daniel.
Okay, I don't know enough about that case.
Now we're here on Lily and Jack. Again, it's a good possibility that Malaya may be involved in the disappearance of her children, but there is a real possibility that these children are lost somewhere out there in that wilderness. But because of the behavior of mom, she's put on today's show related to parents that do terrible things to their children. And now we're going to another case, and this is in Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Many of you guys know this case. If you've been following me for any significant time, I've taken a deep dive into it. I stopped the entire show to solely focus on the Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case for over a year. And we've learned a lot. We've learned that the mom and stepdad are liars. We've learned that there was movement on the outside of their house between 3 and 4 a.m. We have done a timeline, and it does appear that the stepfather had plenty of time.
When did we learn that the mom and stepdad are liars? And no, he didn't have plenty of time. He was in another state, in another town, over 3 hours away, Betty. What lights, Betty? That's all been debunked over and over and over again. And mob crew has been made to look just like he is a fool.
Time to come back from his home, from where he was staying in Mississippi, to that house, and still have plenty of time to return back to his area.
How did he have plenty of time? How? If they were on the phone till midnight, how did he have plenty of time?
Time for Burke to clock in between 6:30 and 6:45, which is what we were told he clocked in at. So I know that
told shit. You don't have any idea what time he clocked in. Stop it. You have no credible anything. You don't know. It's not your business. Guess who does know? Law enforcement.
Let me just put this caveat here. Seth believes his son is alive. He doesn't believe that Katie is as sick and as twisted as I believe she is. And he doesn't think she has it in her to hurt their son, and believes that his son is somewhere in a facility. I don't. I believe his ex-wife is a psychotic woman. I think she was hard at a young girl. She was 5 years old. It messed her head up. She's had a lot of violent tendencies, and she's had
violent tendencies has she had? What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know, because this isn't the case that I know.
I don't know what she's talking about at all. What violent tendencies?
Excuse for behavior. And I think that over time of her having her son, which she was never the primary caregiver when he was born, she ran off to the Navy. And
she didn't run off to the Navy. It's like it's a job, Betty. You work your shift, you go home. Stop it. Someone had to step up and take care of the family and get medical insurance and stuff.
Why did she have to run off to the Navy?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody else wasn't doing
what he should have been doing.
Seth was. So he had better understanding and working.
Seth didn't have better shit. There's
with his son in his son's disabilities and helping his son thrive. But out of hate and to hurt Seth, she wanted Sebastian. She was the only one that wanted Sebastian. And within the time that she got him, within a year.
So she wanted Sebastian out of hate and to hurt Seth? Are you you're sick. And he's even sicker for supporting you. That's her son. Katie was always there, was his mother. Keep believing what Seth tells you. Never wondered why Katie had to be the one to step up. Have your bets. Again, ask him why the police were at his house, allegedly, that weekend. Ask him about the CPS reports on him. Bet you won't.
For having custody of him, he was R and SA by an older kid. She met a man that has...
and that was not on Katie. And stop putting it on her.
Verbally and
he did receive therapy.
Physically abused him. And she had a man, his name's Chris Proudfoot, and it is her husband that gave her an ultimatum that she had to choose her son.
So she allowed him to be physically abused? Is that what she said?
She met a man that has verbally and physically abused him.
Yep.
And where's your proof of that? Where's your proof of any verbal or physical abuse? You have none. They're not the ones that refused to take him for a year because of his behavior. So it was just dumped on them, you know. But I don't think they seen it as being dumped. Maybe that's not the correct word to use. It was just put all on them. But you've never shown any proof of this abuse. Just like you've never shown any proof of anything, Betty. Just because you say it, don't make it so.
And she had a man, his name's Chris Proudfoot, and it is her husband that gave her an ultimatum that she had to choose her son or him. Shortly after that argument, several months later, all of a sudden, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is missing from his home, has no evidence of ever leaving his home. And the only evidence of anybody walking out of the home were 2 flashlights going to an unknown marked car in the middle of the night, about 2 to 3 hours before he was reported missing. And I truly believe that was Chris and Katie taking him out of the house. Somebody was holding something large in their hands, carrying it to the car, I believe. Sebastian was already deceased, and Chris was removing him from the house. I believe Sebastian is deceased. I believe.
Unfucking believable. She just said it.
Katie killed him, and I believe she called Chris to help her and is deceased. I believe Katie killed him, and I believe she called Chris to help her clean it up. I have not found, I have a lot of information that supports that theory. Obviously not, a slam dunk, but we definitely have a lot of indicators that support that theory. And I still think...
no, you don't. Just because you think it happened, it doesn't make it so, Betty. You don't have any factual basis for any of it. Stop it. This is your twisted little narrative and your fucking little pea-sized brain that's so overcrowded you don't sleep.
Katie killed her kid. I think she lost her shit. I don't know why, but he had a bruise around his neck, so I don't think this was the first time she attempted to strangle him. I believe he was strangled to death, and I believe Chris Proudfoot dismembered him. That's my...
Oh my God.
Christ. Wow, Betty.
She really said that.
She did.
That Katie strangled him, and it wasn't the first time she attempted.
Yeah.
And Chris dismembered him.
Yeah.
Seth, what is wrong with you that you support this shit? Oh. This. Her legal friend scrolling at the bottom. Oh, yeah, she's going to go off on Sumner County here in a minute. She's not done. She's not done, folks. This is Rockin'. Wow.
Theory right now. It's been my working theory for the last 6
It's your theory in your mind. It's not a working theory. It's not a real theory. It's not reality. It's your twisted little mind. Remember how you told us before? It's in your mind.
8 months, and I've been trying to acquire any and all information.
Nevermore, I have
that
no
theory.
idea.
It's a grim theory.
Hey,
now, I've thought maybe they put him in water, and then I thought maybe they buried him. But he was just too confident after they went through their, states and did their tour of states. They were way too confident that he would never be found. And I kept thinking about it. How could somebody be that confident? Because even in water, over time, the body breaks down and it could float. He was ultra confident he would never be found. And there's only one way to make sure that happens. And so that's kind of been my working theory throughout this time. It's going to continue to be my working theory.
Who was ultra confident? What? You're playing with words. You're twisting things up, Betty, to fit your crazy ass thoughts in that little pea brain of yours.
Theory. And I really don't care if the Proudfoots try to have me arrested for my theories, and I really could care less about Sumner County because they are not doing shit for this case. They're not doing shit for Sebastian Wainwright Rogers. They need to sit down and
oh my God, Sumner County has pulled out all the stops in this case and then some. Are you kidding me? Do you realize that most missing kids don't get a sliver of that attention? Stop lying and manipulating your audience.
I just don't even have anything to say.
This is insanity. Going for Seth and the life insurance that may be out of order. I leave my house and I'm on no less than 3 cams with a lovely bright blue blinking light in every direction before I reach a main thoroughfare. Big intersection also laden with cams. Somebody's doing something for Sebastian. Well, she thinks she is. Guess what? It's 20 minutes from me. You don't know shit, Andrew. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. And law enforcement, if there's anything that showed that they could put Chris at that house, or, they could, put Katie doing something, leaving, the residence, whatever, law enforcement would have acted on it.
On up to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations or get the U.S. Marshals involved, but they're not going to do anything because they're broke and they're idiots. And that's my statement. I'm going to stick to it. Sumner County can kiss my ass. The police can kiss my ass. The sheriff can kiss my ass. I just want them to cut ties with this case, move it up to TBI so we can get this case solved. They are not the investigative body that's going to bring this case home. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're too corrupt and they're too much in the pockets of the Bauer Sox and the Proudfoots. And so I'm going to say it just like that. So that's where we are with Sebastian Wainwright Rogers, and I know it hurts his father's heart very much every time I say those, make that statement. And
no, it shows what kind of person he is and how it's all about him and not his son. For him to support a piece of shit like you spewing that vile, gross bullshit that you've made up. Whoa.
But at the end of the day, it's my thought. It's how I feel. And to keep that from my audience.
No, you stated as factual, Betty. You stated as factual. And nothing you ever say is factual.
Is not fair because a lot of my audience might be feeling the same way, and we might be able to derive some more information by speaking about it and letting that theory be known. So I'm still looking for any information to help support that theory, as well as, the theory, wherever Sebastian is. I want the truth, and the truth is being hidden, and the people that are helping hide it is Sumner County Sheriff's Department. So I have no faith in them, and will continue not to have faith in them.
Well, thank goodness you don't matter. You're not relevant in the case, Betty. Other than, your criminal actions. Why they haven't recharged you, I have no idea. I really wish they would, though. You need consequences for your behavior. You really do. You're too far out of hand, and I don't get it. I don't. Because if it'd be me, I'd already been in jail. You know. Mm-mm.
Until they show me it. Until they earn it, right? They haven't earned squat yet. They pissed all over this case. They screwed up this case, and then they tucked their tail between their legs and ran and hid. I have no respect for that law enforcement body. I think Eric Craddock is a joke. I think Mr. Struggle Snuggles needs to be booted. I think we need a real law enforcement agent to take over that agency. And quite frankly, I think the whole damn place, the whole damn county needs new leadership. And until the day that they get new leadership, I'm going to be putting them under a microscope. I'm listening to all of their corruption. I'm listening to all of the protests, even if it doesn't have to do with crime. I'm making sure that Sumner County and the state of Tennessee is being smeared on my channel. And I'm doing it tactfully, and I'm doing it with a purpose because I want change.
Well, you don't even live there. It's not for you to change, Betty.
Why does she sound like she's calling from a Fisher Price telephone? Like, why is her sound all fucked up?
I have no idea, but it is.
Why isn't anybody telling her that her sound is all fucked up?
I don't think she fucking probably barred them, blocked them if they did.
I mean, it sounds awful. It sounds like she's talking through a tin can.
Oh my gosh. Where do these people come from? Hey everybody, do me a favor, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. We also have channel memberships. You can be a misfit like the rest of us. We not like them. These people we're talking about tonight, no, we not like them. They're not in our club. Oh.
When
what? She announced she was moving to Tallahassee.
When? Waiting.
Hey, you. Hey, you. It's the lubes on the phones.
I want change because they're corrupt.
Okay.
These people abuse.
They're corrupt because you got protections orders against you, Betty, and you were arrested. And I'm pissed that they didn't do their job in that case because the evidence is there. They just didn't present their case the way they should have. That's on them. Half-assed lawyering, I agree. Other than that, don't agree. You're just mad because your feels got hurt because they weren't putting up with poor Betty's bullshit.
This child, and they won't even arrest him for child abuse. They're sick. They're sick. So I have no faith for them. Okay, now lastly, for our round of our piece of garbage parents is the Decker sisters. So we've learned about Janiyah McMichaels. Her mother and her mother's girlfriend are the most likely responsible for Janiyah's disappearance. Now we went to Lily and Jack. We're kind of iffy on there, but because mom is having some really, really red flag behaviors, they have been added to this debut of horrible parents. Then we go over to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. His mother and his stepfather are the lowest of low. They're just plain evil. They're plain evil. They're disgusting people. They're disgusting people with a little bit of money. That's it. And now we're going over to
you are so jealous that they have careers, Betty. They work for their money, Betty. They have real jobs. Wow, you are so jealous of them.
Which lost their life at the hands of their own father. I don't even want to know what that is. He used zip ties and placed bags over them. I was hopeful that whatever he did in their sleep. You guys know that. I said that publicly. And to hear that all three of those children most likely died in terror. Like, I want this man's blood. I hope he's dead before they find him. And as horrible as that makes me as a person, I'm going to have to live with that. But I hope he's dead. I think Whitney has been through enough. I'm not going to come off my statements when it comes to that. I'm an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth person. And Travis, if you're watching, just eat a bullet. Do us all a favor.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with her in court. I've said from the beginning, somehow, some way, she always manages to skate through. And I was just hoping that for once, she, time's up. Time's up. Oh, thank you for the $5 cash app. You didn't put your YouTube name, but so I don't want to say your name, but thank you.
I'm not okay with what she just said to this Travis Decker.
Not at all.
It's not her place.
Not at all. She thinks she's something else. That's what I mean. If Betty does get away with all this, she's going to be worse than ever. Examples. Her behavior continues. And I didn't even think it was possible to escalate. But it is. And she continues to do it nonstop in cases. And it gets worse and worse with every case. It's beyond she needs accountability because, nope.
And I know that people on here are going to be some type of outraged. I don't care. I don't care. Because I don't think it's fair to put that mother through this kind of trial. And the only way she's going to be able to avoid it is if he is found deceased or he pleads guilty, which I doubt he will. So I just rather take the path where he's going anyways. I hope he gets right with God. But if he needs to borrow a bullet, I got one on hand. Just saying. Just saying. And for all my people in here, pray for me. If you don't like what's coming out of my mouth, pray for me. I don't know what to tell you. But this man did horrible things to 3 beautiful girls. And quite frankly, I want to see a body bag, not handcuffs. So take this for what you will. We will be back on schedule. Thank you guys all for coming over here.
Excuse me. I actually agree with part of what you said. He would be doing the world a favor, honestly. It's just how you present it and the things you.
Here, I think I'm going to be running some lives over here because I've been creating some videos and it jams up my lives over there. So if you guys love the Bullhorn Betty channel and love what we do, please step up over here. I put the bar down to 20 minutes today because I knew that we had promoted coming over here and I didn't want to set a day and then new people signing up over here on the new channel wouldn't be able to speak, and stuff like that. So I made sure it was 20 minutes. So until we get everybody kind of converted over here for the next 30 days, then we'll keep that about 20 minutes. And if it gets a little out of hand with like trolls,
she got 474 views on this video.
Have to suffer. So there is that. But that's where we're at for today. I want to thank everybody that participated. And you guys get a special deal because we are not going to forget about.
What she's going to do is she's going to do all her shit content on this channel. And she's trying to build this channel up. She's going to, hey, Black Widow channel. Sometime here in June, she has a couple court dates, I believe. And this is the kind of content she's going to be putting on this channel, going at families and parents without any proof. There's some proof, others, there's no proof. But, wow.
Christopher and Katie Proudfoot. We're not going to forget about Kathy or Terry Bowerstocks. We're not going to forget about how horrible those people were to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers when he was here with them. We're not going
Betty, there's been enough pictures and some videos shown to know that was not the situation.
Going to forget. And we're not going to forget that his mother and his stepfather have run away in the heart of search efforts. Why? Because they are cowards and they are deceptive. That is my opinion. I believe.
Well, your opinion is bullshit. because that's not the case. I wouldn't have stayed in that home by myself at that time either. I wouldn't have. The way they were being harassed and stalked and threatened, no. People like you made it where she couldn't be in her own home waiting for her son. In my opinion.
Katie Proudfoot murdered her son. And I will continue to state that until he comes home. But I want everybody to know how I feel about those 4 pieces of you know what. And I'm not going to be silent like they tried to do. I will not be silent, and I will continue to think that she is a murderer, and nothing short of her producing her son is going to change my mind, period. So, now, because...
Well, you know what? Your little pea brain mind, it's irrelevant. You don't matter in the case as far as that goes, Betty. The only part you have to worry about is the protection orders against your psycho ass. And you're not doing good on your GoFundMe, are you, Betty? Should tell you something.
Chris is an a-hole, and we don't like him. It's time for a mullet party. Which one is it? Do we want the mullet?
She's nuts.
If you shave your cooch, but not your booty hole, is that the same as a mullet?
My tongue got her ass and left. I'm on TV.
What?
Oh shit! First Cox, now this. Oh.
No, she didn't. Did you see that? Voices, did you watch that?
I didn't think I could get more shocked after what I heard her just say that Katie did to her child. And then this happens.
She really thinks that she's off scot-free, and honestly, and I'm being as brutally honest as I can be, I really think that Betty needs to have some consequences, because this is just the start of what she's going to do to these families. And I can't believe she made a freaking video like that and is playing it. And she even has creators, and wow. Is she serious?
We're not going to allow people that can injure a child, abuse a child, call them an RTAR, call them a PUSSY, spray them with hoses, throw their toys away, take their...
He was not sprayed with the hose, Betty. And the pressure washer thing, you know that never happened. You know that was all bullshit. Stop it. And Betty, you're not a parent. You don't know what it's like to raise a teenager or even a 12-year-old, which is beginning the teen years. Yeah, it's not unusual that a parent goes in and cleans out a kid's room. It's part of life. It's not abuse, you dumb cow.
Underwear away. We're not going to allow some piece of crap like that intimidate us from calling them a murderous piece of garbage that they are. No. Chris and Katie need to produce Sebastian. It's been long enough. Nobody believes he's in a home. Nobody believes that they would spend $1. They're so cheap, they didn't even produce $500 until months later to help find their son.
No, that's not true, you lying sack of shit. They've been doing all kind of things. They don't need to come out and get your approval for what they're doing to find their son. It is their son that is missing. not yours. You are so jealous of any woman, but you really have a hang up with step parents. Wonder why, Betty. But you jealous of Katie, and you've always been jealous of any of the women in the cases. You're creepy. You're weird. Maybe if you had a real job, you could have nice things like they do. They work and pay for their stuff. You're jealous of that. But you made your own destiny, Betty. No one else.
$500. So, but they were going out for a $30,000 motorcycle for Katie.
No, they weren't out shopping for them. Shut up. And so what if they were? Like, you still have to live life. You don't have a choice. That choice was taken away from you.
On one of Sebastian's vigils. That's right. That's right.
Hey, 3 Sides 360. Yeah, Crime Time Buzz. Yeah, I agree. Exactly, Shavy.
Melanie, thank you. She's reminding us to have a happy Thursday. We have the Real Me Too up in the house. Betty got the Real Me Too, which is her, our family friend, has decided to grace us. I love. Welcome to the crazy house, my friend. Welcome to the crazy house. And once the mullet party, say, woo, Crime and Grace, love BHB mods, delightful.
Eddie, if you weren't worried, a little worried about the shit you put out tonight, it wouldn't be on your little backup channel with 470 views. That lets me know that you're a little worried, Betty. You know you're pushing it, but you're willing to keep doing it. You sure are. Girlfriend, let's just hope this time you're going to learn a very valuable lesson. But I don't know. That's what I'd like to see happen. But my gut's telling me this piece of shit's going to skate by like always and be worse than ever.
Coffee Club members, and love what you say, Betty. So I know, some of the things I say are, quite, I do shock people with my words. It's by design. I do say things because I want people to have those topics of conversation, and we are going to. We're going to have a dead or alive conversation about the Decker's sisters case related to their father, Travis Decker. Is he dead or is he alive? We're hearing all these sightings all over the country. None of them are panning out. He loves the woods and mountains, can survive out there for months, but he was spiraling out of control. And I have to think the ending of his children's lives were the ending of his world, which kind of leads me to believe we're going to find him deceased anyways. I think he truly might be closer than they think. Just my opinion. He has no vehicle. Yeah, can he live off the land? Yeah, he can. But why take his daughters? This to me is, he's not going out alone. He wants his family with him. And I keep wondering, is Whitney in protective custody? Because
yeah, so you do it all for back? Yeah. She just admitted she does it all for a reaction. Yep, that should be clipped.
That's what I was just sitting here thinking.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this needs to be brought out to others' attentions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she put this on her little channel where she knows a lot of people don't pay attention to her. I wonder if Clue and Cletus have seen this.
Family annihilators are family annihilators. Part of the family's not annihilated. Is he going to try and make an attempt at her? I don't know. But all I can tell you is that based on everything I'm seeing, he was mentally bankrupt. And it sounds like this may have been planned. I believe he's going out. And I believe he took his kids with him. Why he didn't stay there with them, I don't know. Is he living off the land? I don't know. I just feel like we've heard this story before and the person was found. I think they're chasing ghosts. I think he's already dead. I think this is another Brian Laundrie situation. I really do. I really do. I think he's right under their freaking nose. There's just something in me that just does not believe he's running all over the country. He has no truck. He has no phone. He has no money.
Well, are you going out searching since you know it all? And you're this big true crimer with boots on the ground. Are you going to searching?
Put supplies out? Okay, so we could have put some supplies out there. But what indicator? I mean, that's theoretic anyways. They didn't find any supplies out there. That's theoretic.
Just like everything you say. Okay.
That's theoretical. So what information do we have? We have a man that's spinning out of control, that unalived his children, left all of his belongings behind, cell phones, truck, everything. To me, I feel like this is already set in stone, but law enforcement believes he's alive and he's running. And they believe they're on his trail. So I don't know what to make of this case, but my gut's telling me he's dead. I didn't even want to know the details of this case. It is too hard. Are you kidding me? When I had to go through and when I found those
because law enforcement has information that you don't have, just so you know.
Pictures of the children. I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you how I stumbled across them, but it was just going down the rabbit holes, and then I found those photos.
Yeah, she has aged.
But seeing those kids, seeing the whole family.
You've clipped it, JB.
Travis
Good.
Before he went nuts. The mom, the kids, just seeing how happy and wonderful her life looked. And just seeing this devastation and just wondering how the hell we could get here. The man's teeth were falling out. I'm sorry. He may have had mental illness, but at some point, to me, he got on drugs. I feel like I feel like there's substance abuse here too. Either alcohol or some major hard substances, something. If he premeditated it, he had to plan a second vehicle. But if he can't even afford how's he paying for a vehicle? He can't even afford a place to live. Vehicles cost money. Trust me. Go out and look for one. Find one that'll run more than 100 miles. You ain't walking away. You ain't getting a vehicle for under $5,000 this day and age. It's going to take you from point A to point B. I don't know. I think that's theorizing too. We're speculating highly on that. But does he even have the means to have a second car? I think that needs to be the first question we ask. I wonder if he has a few. Being in the military, I'd have to think that he would have kept one. Even if he had to sell all of them, I just don't see him selling living on the streets in the wilderness without one firearm. He would have to stop for gas. Yeah. I don't know. I just, if the truck.
How would he stop for gas if he left his truck behind?
Gotta fill up those Subarus.
I wonder if you got high tops or just low tops.
Wasn't there, then yeah, I would think the man's on the run. But the kids are there with the truck, with the electronics. I don't know.
So that means he wouldn't have been getting gas anymore.
I really don't know. To me, sounds hitchhike. Yeah, he could hitchhike, but I would think that with how elevated this case has gotten in that area, if somebody did pick him up or hitchhike, just like Brian Laundrie, the people came forward when they heard the story. And they're like, wait a minute, that's the guy I picked up, and called those things in. So I think if he was picked up, people would. And this doesn't look like a guy that would be reliant on other people or involve other people. I know. That's exactly it, VA. He says, I don't know a combat vet that doesn't own one. That's why I said no matter how bad it got, I would think he would still at least keep.
Oh, I know plenty of vets that don't have a gun, Betty. So whoever said that in your chat, and you are incorrect.
He's more than likely get a check from the VA.
How this one wakes up every day and just gets it so wrong.
But according to her, she's always pretty spot on. According to her, she has a 90% success rate on her, on her channel. I'm not sure of success of what, but I don't know any cases.
Making an ass out of herself?
Yeah, could be. Because I don't know any cases she solved or helped solved or didn't do anything but cause chaos in. Do you? Is there a
No.
case? Okay. I didn't think I was missing anything because I've been reviewing her a while.
Well, you know what? They can freeze his assets. He's a criminal fleeing the law. I'm pretty sure they got his bank account. They would have to have his bank accounts shut down. That would probably be. They probably did that on day one because that's how.
But you said he left everything behind. Wallet, phones, everything. So, yeah, that means he wasn't, going to be banking anytime soon. He didn't even have any ID or wallet on him. And you said that you and your audience said he was getting gas. Gas for what? If the truck was left behind with everything in it.
Reminds me of Chad from Ohio. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
3 boys, 3 girls. But what do you think? What do you think is causing? There's got to be cause and effect. We got all these parents. Now, granted, I truly believe because we're searing cold cases, y'all. So don't think that this shit wasn't happening 40, 50, 60 years ago. Parents have been killing kids for a long time. Okay? Whether we know it or not. Back in the day, kids would just disappear. They'd say they went to a preparatory school and nobody would ever think anything about it. But look at all these cases now that we have the genetic genealogy. Look at all these 50 and 60, 40 years, 30-year-old cases that are now being solved. Some of these are parents that are now going to jail, for 20 and 30 years from killing their infants 20, 30, 40 years ago. So this is not new. Parents have been pretty rough. Children are fragile. You can do a lot, like a chihuahua. I mean, Delilah came.
Okay, she said children are fragile, and then she goes to talking about. Then she goes.
Are fragile. You can do a lot, and then goes into talking about a chihuahua.
Yeah, Betty, what the hell's in that cup? Just ask. Is it some super strong coffee?
It's like this big. I could have gotten up and stepped on her and killed her. I could have sat on her by accident and killed her. They're fragile. They're tiny. So we take great care. But people that have anger and can't stand screaming, they'll take a child and throw them.
Betty,
they're not like.
Oh my God, are you self-reflecting again? Because you scream and yell and carry on, and I remember a video of yours from a while ago, a couple years ago, where you would talk about your ex's kids who you didn't raise because they're already grown, but you had issues with them. They didn't care for you, and you weren't allowed around their kids, the ones, his grandkids. Yeah, I remember all that, Betty. In fact, part of it might be on Burnt Toast. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find that video.
Oh, where the two grandkids were fighting with one another, and one pulled a chunk of hair out and the other bit the other one and had a big old chunk of something, and she had to set him down and make him sit on the whatever for a timeout before she even thought about speaking to him.
Yeah, I remember that too. So Betty, really? I'm going to find those video clips. I know they're out here.
Normal parents. There's something not wired in them correctly. And a lot of this anger and outbursts are typically related to drugs and alcohol. And a lot of the mental illness that you're seeing in a lot of places are self-mental illness. It's because people had no mental illness or had some problems, decided to engage in or partake in substance abuse, and then now they have huge problems because they're addicted, have the addictive personality. Some people can utilize substances, and you probably wouldn't believe it, could utilize addictive substances every single day. And a doctor tell them you can't do it anymore. They stop cold turkey, never turn back. People, those type of people are people that we're talking about. We're talking about the people that utilize these substances, and it's addictive. That means that they could be driving to pay their payment because they have $100 in their hand. They're going to the dope dealer's house.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like drugs are in this story somewhere. I feel like that Travis is either an alcoholic or drug addicted. It might be to help him, or what he thinks will help him with his mental stuff, calm him down, whatever the case may be. He did owe $13,000. I uncovered that too. He owed over $13,000 in child support, which
okay. Well, he's not the only person to owe child support in the world. Okay, he is a dirtbag. I want to move on because
famous. They would take his drivers. So there's a lot of stuff that snowballed from this man. We are on a hunt for him. I truly believe he's dead somewhere. I think right now he's deceased. I don't believe he's on the run. Just like Brian Laundrie, when I was out there, I thought he was on the run. I absolutely thought he was on the run. I had no idea he
would be... you mean when you went out there and created a circus? Yeah. Okay. You, JLR, Molly, and a whole bunch of you. Yeah. One hell of a sideshow.
Off himself. We were running.
You bullied a family. You bullied his sister and her husband, who had absolutely nothing to do with any of it. Yeah, you did good.
Running around for over a month looking for a guy that was laying 500 feet away from us. So it's just one of those things. We don't know. We don't know. Is he alive? Is he dead? We don't know. But we're going to stay vigilant. We're going to keep pushing his face and name out there, and we're going to pray to God that something breaks and they can put him either in jail or in the ground. I'm perfectly fine with either one. I'm perfectly fine with either one. All right, guys, rock it up with coffee beans out. Don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of...
I remember it all. I can literally watch only the first 15 minutes of any of her videos and clip several lies. Yeah. Yeah.
And until next time, please be safe, but more importantly, be kind to one another. We will be back. We're utilizing this channel. We're obviously got an overwhelming amount of cases all of a sudden. I don't know where all these things came from, but we were on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers for a year. A couple breaking news cases over the last year came up, but nothing that we stayed focused on or anything. But now we have Lily and Jack, we've got the Decker sisters, and we still have Shania McMichaels, which is not rating very high, and she needs help. Everybody is always on these platforms screaming that it's always the white people that get their debut and all this other stuff. We're running Shania McMichael's stuff and nobody's paying attention to her. She's a kid. She's 13 years old. She deserves to be here. She deserves to find out. And more importantly, she deserves justice. She deserves justice. All right. Thank you for reminding me about the poll. I forgot I even had the poll, which is what happens because I think I'm demented. I'm going to be going to the geriatric ward very, very soon. So there is that. Hold on, let me find my poll. Okay. So why are parents unaliving their children? Now, I put several different things. I only get 4 slots, so I had to make it count. So one of the questions, evil, mental health, stress, or don't want kids. And 45% of our audience attributes it to being plain evil. The evil in our world. The evil in our world. Followed by mental health. So evil and mental health issues are taking the cake when it comes to why parents are unaliving their children. The lowest ranking options were stress and just don't want the kids. So I have to believe that there is evil in this country. We see it every single day, and we try like hell not to be part of it, right? Sometimes we get
well, that's an epic fail because you made the situations a nightmare for families and victims. But okay.
Anger and hate in our own hearts that we have to keep in check. I can tell you the stories that I gave you today are I feel some type of way about all 4 of those cases. And it sickens me that in all 4 of those cases, I think it's a parental figure involved, except with the exception of the Decker sisters, where we know it's the father. They're hunting the father right now to bring him to justice. Our children are precious. They're valuable. In this day and age, we don't judge people when they say, I'm not cut out to be a parent, right? We don't make them feel horrible. We actually say, you know what? If you don't want to be a parent in the United States of America, we're going to make it easy. You can drop your baby off at any police station or any fire department or any hospital, because we in America don't want you abusing a child, and we don't want you having a child you don't want. We are willing to take your child away from you so you can live your best life if you do not want that child. But what we request, only one request from all of those parents across this country: don't hurt your child and bring your child in immediately. If you don't want the child, America's not going to force you to take care of a child you do not want. You know what we'll do? We'll take your child. We'll raise your child. We'll make sure that your child has all their needs taken care of if you cannot provide that for you or to them. So all the parents out there in America, we're not judging you. We're actually making it easier now than it has ever been in the history of our country. If you don't want your child, we will take care of your child for you. We will do it with love. But please, the only requirement we ask of you is don't hurt your child. Give your child a fighting chance. Don't fall to the stigma of, if you give your child up, what will people think? Who cares? At the end of the day, it's about the best your child can be. It's about what is in the best interest of your child. And if you're not in the best interest of your child, okay, we can work with that. All we need you to do is bring your loving baby to a police station.
And then Betty will sit up here and tear you to shreds for doing such a thing. The military has to do a mental.
A firehouse or a hospital. Problem solved for you and child safe for us. A win-win.
Wow.
A win-win. So let's remind people, let's get active out there in our own communities and remind people in our own community.
Oh no, Betty isn't going to lift a finger or a dime to help. She doesn't advocate for foster care. I live a few hours from her. She doesn't never advocate for foster care or anything.
Get on Facebook, get into the searches. Let people know. You don't have to keep your kid anymore. If you don't want your kid, you don't have to keep them. We'll take them. We'll take them.
We get it. Jeez, we get it. You said it enough.
What we will do is we will respect their decision and we will take care of their child.
No, you won't.
That's what we'll do.
You would, if you knew someone who did that, you would get on your platform, Betty, and you would shred them. You sure would. Because you're evil. I truly believe you're evil.
All right, guys, rock it out, your coffee beans out. We will see you soon. We will be back on the other channel. I don't know when. I've still got to try to figure this out. We've got 4 cases going on. They're pretty major cases. 5 if we bring in Lester Isbell, because I am going to be covering Lester Isbell's case. I think Lester Isbell's case is going to make national news. I really do. And I want to help promote him making national news, because that right there made me sick to my stomach. And when I get that upset about seeing videos of anybody, I don't care if that was a football star that could handle that kind of business, that could handle being treated like that. I don't care. That was disgusting to me. That was the most disgusting behavior I've ever seen law enforcement that I personally witnessed. I'm sure there's some pretty bad ones out there, but that's ones that I personally witnessed. And I will not have it. I say heck to the no. Heck to the no. So we're going to keep covering and giving you guys updates on the development of Lester Isbell. His family deserves justice. I think those law enforcement agents somebody should be in jail.
Okay.
Had anybody treated anybody like that outside of that jail, they would have been arrested with felonies. Felonies.
Yeah, like you should have been. Now, I got 2 little clips I want to show you. They're Shay from Twitter. Let me show you real quick. Oops. So what do you think of Betty there, voices? Let's chit chat while I'll read some chat while I'm bringing this up.
I'm over her.
Yeah, I've been over her. I can't. The stuff she's saying. Oh, don't even piss with me now. Okay. Butter does some cool posts on Twitter. Okay, let me bring up Shabby. Yeah, she does some good videos on Betty. She's got Betty covered.
Sorry, I got busted with rattling my goldfish bag.
I didn't hear that kind of stuff that, unless it's really loud or obnoxious noise, it doesn't, I don't pay attention. I have littles. I am so used to noise that I miss a lot. I'm just used to it, so I just let it go. And good for you. Goldfish are pretty good. Okay, here's one. Let me load up. Okay, one. Yeah. Oh, there's different ones. I'm gonna have to click each one. Okay. I'll start. Okay. All right, let me share screen. I think Betty's done, and voices, she's gonna keep getting worse and worse.
Well, I mean,
I know.
There's nothing we can do about it.
It's insanity. I feel bad for the families. Okay, this is one of them. Let me start it over.
Thank you as well. We do have a goal. I have some exclusive videos, or excuse me, exclusive photos of the family. And if you guys noticed, the mom has basically sanitized her entire account except one photo of her children. I don't blame her by any stretch of the imagination. However, we dig a little deeper here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. And so we have a lot of gorgeous and cute photos of these children. Thank you as well. We do have a goal. I have some exclusive videos, or excuse me, exclusive photos of the family.
And this is the mother had asked them to stop. I'll read the
7,
post.
8. Yeah, we'll keep talking. We're gonna go ahead and start. We're shy. I mean, somebody gave for $20, so I don't want to count that as 2. So we're only like 2 goals behind. And this was what? Oh, thank you, York Blues. Now we're 1 goal behind. So we're gonna go ahead and get in. Let me remove this and get into the children. The children. There we are. So, like I said, when let me get to these. Is this the right one? Yes. They were modeling. So these are the ones. This is the only photo that's on the mom's Facebook page. Is this one right here? That one right there. And so here you go. Here's them modeling for their mom's clothing shop. Obviously, this was 3 years ago, so these kids are much younger than they are. And there's Travis right there, also modeling a shirt for the business. 7, 8. Yeah, we'll keep talking. We're gonna go ahead and start. We're shy. I mean, somebody gave for $20, so I don't want to count that as 2. So we're only like 2 people.
Okay, they're not jumping ahead. Sorry, I thought they would.
So Whitney, these girls' mothers, actually made and designed clothes. She made and designed little kids' clothes as well. And that's where the majority of the photos that I've acquired for this show came from. They're beautiful photos. So Whitney, these girls' mothers, actually made and designed clothes. She made and designed little kids' clothes as well. And
now I'll read you the post. No, I don't want that. All right. I'll show you the post. Now, those videos all came from that live of Betty's. It was bad, the stuff she was saying. But the post says, hashtag, or the Decker sisters' mom has asked for privacy and has removed the girl's pics from her Facebook.
Yes.
But number 1, Bullhorn Betty, the nasty tragedy pimp trauma vulture she is, went to the mom's clothing page and took many pics and watermarked them as her own and shared them. She watermarked those girls' pictures.
I have some exclusive videos, or excuse me, exclusive photos of the family. And if you thank you as well. We do have a goal. I have.
But that's wild. That's wild. There was another one too I wanted to show you. How do you do that when a family asks you to knock it off? I mean, to not do it. How do you do that and be okay with yourself? Uh-oh, you should be ashamed. Did a video on Brittany. It looks good. We might have to watch that. It's been nice not having a Brittany night, honestly. Okay, wait, there's another one I want to show you. And Betty's still doing all these pictures with these girls from the mom's business. That's insane. So what'd you guys think of old TREV and Betty tonight?
Well, I miss most of TREV.
It was you. Yeah, he's got quite the ego.
Oh, I seen some of that the other day over on Queens, and I just.
Oh, I must have missed it over there. I didn't know she played it.
He's such a little pimple.
I'm behind on catching up on my lives. Of course, I always am. But and then she denied spreading the rumor about the disinformation. You could remember with the Decker sisters, she had talked about the house party. She denies that she spread that.
With Jack and Lily.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lily. Yeah, it was Jack and Lily. Yeah, you're right. I stand corrected. Sorry. Yeah, she denies that she did it, but no.
Oh, because there were 7 cars there.
Thing happened at that party, but we're still trying to decide if that party even happened, because I removed it from the equation until more information becomes available, because outside of one person making one statement where it could not be corroborated and we could not confirm the identity of that person, that's where the party came from. And after weeks and weeks of trying to confirm that there was a party, I finally had to remove it because there was no other nibble. There was not even, it was like a one-off. So it could be a troll, it could be somebody seeking attention, it could be somebody intentionally throwing in disinformation in a case. It does happen in every single criminal case that we cover, or any type of missing person case we cover. It does happen. We have to be aware of that and try to work through the process. And this is one of the ways I work through the process. And it's by throwing stuff out, seeing what comes back. If nothing comes back, nothing happened, because something will come back. If somebody stood up anonymously and said something or made a post about it, they have no problem supporting it. If they want the information out there to the point where they're going to social media and speaking about it, they just don't want their identity out there. So you give them a mechanism to send the stuff to you confidentially, then they're happy to, because they want the information out. Thing happened at that party, but we're still trying to decide if that party even happened, because I removed it from the equation. I got that vibe. The party is questionable. Where is the neighbor that said that? Gone. MIA. That's why I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think it was somebody just trying to stir the news cycle on social media. I don't like that type of stuff, but people do it. The cousin was.
But you're the only one giving it attention.
Where is the neighbor that said that? Gone. MIA. That's why I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think it was a lot to resolve. We need to know who was at this house party. If you're in the area, if you know these people, if you want to just fill me in, please fill me in. I'll keep you confidential. I have no reason to name drop. I don't really care whether people believe me or don't believe me. If I get the information, I'll keep your name out of it. I'll keep your name out of it. Nobody will ever know where the information comes from if you have a lot to resolve. We need to know who was at this house party. If you're in the area, if you know these people, if you want to just fill me in, please fill me in. A hold of mainstream media as well as social media. Everybody wants to know what's happening with these children. It's very concerning, because when you have house parties and you bring people into your home, when you have 2 young children, it is a recipe for disaster. Wow. A hold of mainstream media as well as social media. Everybody wants to know what's happening with these children.
But
But I thought
Betty
she didn't say any of that.
No, she denies spreading that.
That all
But
sounds like you said it.
yeah, in many videos. In many videos.
Sounds like you're a liar, Betty.
He's a strange little man. He is. Not all rural property. I have like 5-6 years of clips. You do? You probably have some good ones in.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about ready to end it. I've been on here a long time. Thank you for popping up. I appreciate it. I know you were tired.
I'll see
You had
you
a long
later.
day. Call me in the morning. Night. Oh, guys, this has been a night, huh? We got to watch TREV be having a spirit attached to him for 7 months. We got to watch him do, I'm not sure what kind of cleansing it was, but anyway. And then he never did hook up the computer. That's horrible. I can't for the life of me understand how a creature who claims to be a child advocate doesn't have 100% of a smidgen of empathy for the victims of the tragedy, such as the mother. Yeah. Thank you, Shaby, for letting me use your content. I appreciate it. Good night. But yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out with me and listening. See, you would be great at it, in my opinion. Join us in the backwoods, insomniacs. Yeah. It's rare I catch lives this late, but thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming in, you. Yeah, thanks for hanging with me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. You know the YouTube thing. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, do the subbing up, share it out, leave some comments. If there's something you want to look at, let me know. Be glad to. And I didn't forget about Lady Freedom. We just ran out of time. But it was just nice to talk about, just do something different. I appreciate Grateful Middle-Aged Cat Mama. I love your name. But thank you, guys. And Shay B, thank you again for letting me show your stuff. Follow Shay B on Twitter. Good Betty content. But, thank you, guys. I appreciate your support. All right, guys. I'm going to have to get up with all these littles. Okay. I'll see you guys sometime on these streets. You be some good misfits out there, though. Be the best misfits you can be. I don't know who's live. I don't know. Forgotten this. I don't know how to do the teleporting thing. I forgot to have Voices show me while she was up. Next time I go live, I'll have her show me. But so I don't know who's live. But I'm sure somebody is. But I'm going to bed. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Good night, misfits.